Hello, everyone. Uh, it's been a long time. Hello, Traden on YouTube. Hello, Ars. Congratulations on your first. Hello, Moss Dragon. Hello, Horror Loving. A big noise to you. Hello, Big Gun. Hello, Chieftain. Hello, Zetai. Yeah, Bakshin. I don't know what the Bakshin's about. How you doing, Bonnie? How you doing, Aosh? How you doing, Jay? Welcome, everybody. Oh, a couple of you haven't seen me before, so let me slowly introduce myself. Oh, there we go. You're supposed to do this feat first, right? You're supposed to do that, and then up, and then up, and then you can see my tail now. Wow. Uh, uh. Oh boy, it's been so long since I've been on stream. I'm so I'm so nervous. And then you can see my cool. Wait a minute. What's that? What's that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Gotcha, fuckers. I'm a horse. Check out my ears. Got your asses. Got your asses. Umamusume. Umamusume. How you doing, Rocks and Stripes Socks? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that that nice soft voice is artifice. You're stuck with this one now. Yes. And now I'm like double a sin against God and nature. I'm like let me let y'all take a good look at what's going on here. Yes, you can. Some of you might remember Clyde, my attempt at transformation early on, where I became subsumed into the uwu. Don't worry, I've fully absorbed him now. Yay! Yay, he's been deleted. Humanoid ears. What are you talking about? No, they are. I had to remove them. How you doing, Charlie? How you doing? Yeah, no. Clyde served his purpose, but I have absorbed him, and now I got legs. Like, and I'm not quite used to having four legs. You know, it's a bit much. It's a bit much. You know, getting into that horse spirit though. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what level zoom in I want to be on. So give me a quick sec. I am melting. Give me a sec. I need to, my AC. I have it set to like very cold, but apparently not enough. I must, oh, there we go. Heat. No, no, don't, I'm not gonna, don't knock over my pants. Wait, are you saying that Peño can't also be a horse? Are you saying, I hate the phrase centaur so much. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Let's go. But yeah, yeah, Peño, listen, Peño wants to be a horse too. The ear removal went great. Holy shit, Amy, how are you doing? I'm sorry, in the time you've been gone, I became a horse. Hat thing. It's weird. But yeah, no, I don't got any of those like vestigial ears anymore. Oh yeah, I need to read the manga too. I really want to watch the movie with Tachyon in it because she's probably my favorite haunts. What does Hal do? I paint horse. Have I painted like I actually think about it now. I don't think I've ever painted a horse that wasn't an abomination. I don't think I've painted just like a regular horse to completion. Just with the guy's face. Oh yeah, that one. I played that a little bit. I don't think the game is actually like that interesting. I did find out that there's a Yumejo who actually really likes that horse guy. How you doing, Endless? Welcome. So, okay. And how you doing, Albert? Welcome. I can explain that, Ame. So in Umamusume, all the horses are based off of actual real Japanese racing horses. So like there's an infamous horse. The breed it's based on horse. Listen, I'm new to horses. I don't know. I was never a horse boy growing up. I was a fantasy dragon man. I like fantasy stuff. Horses is new. Horses is new. But yeah, so like basically like there's a horse named Goldship and like Goldship you're a horse boy now, Ari. There you go. My perfect Hagrid. How you doing? How you doing, Steve? 4-H boys. I do remember I did grow up in a town where like 4-H was big, but like my family never like owned property or farm. So like we couldn't really you can't really compete in 4-H as far as I was aware. Maybe if I just grew like a bitch and squash in the backyard. But yeah, no, it was always just like I would walk by 4-H and like the fairs where I got my elephant ears. And no, just like just forever banned for me. How you doing, Cole? How you doing? I lost another one. It's been I've been pretty open about, to be fair, that this game has got me. It's okay though. We'll get our oh god, my we'll get the obligatory yapping before we start. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. There we go. Look at me. I'm frolicking in Getty images. Actually, kind of like a very. So I remember the original Clyde stream was during that like very small like window where, like, I think I generated the AI like the background that with AI when it was at its roughest, and that was sort of then that like honeymoon, like wow, this is sort of fun and whimsical, and then it's like oh no, the horrors. So I'm doing what you're supposed to do and just shamelessly steal from Getty Images. So how you doing, Matthew? Nice. Oh, don't worry. I know plenty of facts about Gold Chip. Gold Chip's my favorite of the Umamusumes out of the game. I actually did just do my first Ura final with her today though. I did. It's this game's a really good game for my lunch when I'm at the guild. It's like perfect for that sort of thing. But yeah, no, things have been in horse form been pretty good. Also, if you want like if you guys want some like really cursed, if you want something like really, really cursed, I like here's me trying to figure out like the hold. Look at that shit. This is totally normal Hubernaut. I don't know what it'd be like. I mean, how would probably just be my human name if I had to have one, but like look at him. I was told somebody said the comment that I look like a vegan wine ant who's about to explain to you how crystals work. And at first I was like, that's a fucked up thing to say to a stranger on the internet, but like no, I think it's because I got that like slight head tilt and like the concerned but erratic eyes. So yeah, I totally get it. No, so yeah, I wasn't even upset afterwards. A horse wearing a sweater for me. Wait, is it weird that I'm wearing clothes? What the fuck? How's how you doing, Blanc? How you doing? I like Haru, but she's definitely not the best girl for me. But like she's pretty she's really good. I do like Haru a lot. I don't think anyone dislikes Haru. Yeah, no, Trading. There's so much horse lore. There's like legitimate like oodles and doodles of horse lore. It's crazy. It's crazy. Listen, it's because my favorite's Tachyon, and it's Tachyon's a character archetype that's really really hard to like find in media of like crazy mad scientist lady. That's how you doing, Ironcaster. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? For today will not be a mini painting stream though. Don't worry. That will happen again on Sunday. So that will be happening too. Oh yeah, no, they use the real lores and stuff. Oh, Haru, parentheses like male heckhound. He's a nice lad. Haru's a nice lad. Took care of and cleaner pics. Oh, that's really sweet though. Oh, what are you painting then? What are you painting? I thought you were asking if I was painting. Where are you working on, Ironcaster? I currently I've printed and primed 11 Gambians for a turnip. Does your aunt actually send you crystals? That's kind of like I grew up with a like I mention this phrase a lot, like white older man Buddhist. So like my adopted father was very much like he had statues of Buddha and liked the idea of meditating and tie-dyed shirts. But he really like could not tell you anything about Buddhism, the religion. So I've been to a couple of crystal shops. They seem neat, but also at the same time, they're expensive as shit. They're expensive as shit. Like I kind of wanted one just because like, you know, I get the fascination with crystals. They look cool. That's really about it. Like since the dawn of time, sapient beings have picked up a crystal and they're like, "Oh, I like that. This looks neat." And then people are just like, "This can't just be a neat rock. This can't just be a neat rock." Oh yeah, no, Tachyon fucked. Also from hey, let's go. Oh yeah, I think I got that human set. That was the one their like version of the guard, which is I always kind of gave me like a Halo humans. I like Master Chief, but like the humans around Master Chief. Oh yeah, weird church girl. I can see that. I so like I understand that you can just like grow crystals or find crystals in the wild. Like like crystals in the wild are cool, but like crystal shops like polish them and they make like little things out of them and then they mark them up like a fuckload. Oh, Suchi's really good too. Suchi's really really legit. I have no issues with the ODSTs. My Halo experience ended after Halo 3, so I don't really know about it after that. Hmm. Also, hold on a sec. I will be right back. I need to switch out my sweater for one that looks identical but is slightly lighter because I'm fucking dying, Scoob. So hold on. I will be right back. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's go. Let's go. See, yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. I've returned with my identical looking sweater made of lighter materials. Yeah, I Halo experience never. The thing is, like, Halo's fun. I can't imagine. I guess it's been a while since I played the campaigns. I've never owned Halo. I've always played at other people's houses. I'm sure they're like pretty. I'm sure they're like pretty good. I'm sure they're pretty legit. I just don't remember much about them. I would play them at my friend's house, the Juggalo friend of mine, because he's one of the few people with an OG Xbox. See, I think the problem is, like, here where I live, all the crystals have been picked out. Like, it's just like in areas with like really common state parks where I live, the crystals are gone. Like, I can't go bumble out in the woods and find cool crystals anymore. So I need to grow funky crystals in my sink. And how you doing, Lana? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's that? It's me, Aunts. I like how expressive these years are. These are really, really expressive years. Yeah, I think if I had to choose between fossils and crystals, I probably would choose fossils though. I'm always going to be like a lizard dinosaur boy at heart. Pyoy? There you go. It's fun to say pyoy. Like the everything about the Uma Pyoy song is yes, I also yes, I see the age of the fossil and I'm like, you and I were kindred spirits. And I pick them up and throw them. I've never been to a proper mineral show, to be fair, though. Forward-facing eyes, huh? I haven't thought about that in a while. I still think of Skyrim horses primarily for horse armor, which was like the biggest um as today pants. But anyway, I don't need pants. I'm a horse lad. I got my utility apron, which I realize I should hold on. Like, let me do a thing real quick. Hold on. Chotto mate. Chotto mate. There we go. I have disabled the apron toggle in mimic mode because I think that's probably for the best. That's probably for the best. Yeah, I feel like one of these years I'm gonna crack and finally open a PO box. I've had enough people ask me. I would just need to make sure that there's like enough stuff being sent to it that it would justify keeping it open because they're like more expensive than I would think they are. But also, what do you mean centaurs aren't furry? What the fuck are you talking about? Hold on, centaurs are not furry. Also, just realized for some reason, also you saying that also reminded me of this fucking Centauria body pillow. Like it was like it's like a L shaped. No, well, she's got. I don't know if I can show that. It's not nude, but there's definitely like big cleavage. But it's like an L-shaped body pillow, which is very funny. So I find that concept just very amusing. Yeah, I'm listen. If you want, like, I'm burdened with cursed knowledge when it comes to like furry stuff though, because I've been on the internet for long enough. If you want to dig deep into the well, there's a phrase called equitars, which are like horse furry up top and then horse on bottom. It's like a 75% centaur. It's fucking bananas. I know that exists because there was a podcast I've listened to for years called the F Plus, where they would it's like a podcast that would just read weird shit off the internet, which explains a lot of my love of reading weird shit on the internet. But there's a website called the F List, which is just like ground zero for furry ERP, that they would just find weird stuff occasionally. And there was about a guy who was like an equitar who liked to frolic and be a horse, but also has like a really specific boner checklist that you have to follow, or else he's gonna get really, really upset. He's gonna be really, really, really upset. You thought about Pino's ears? Listen, Pino likes the ears. Pino likes the ears. He can hear pretty aight. Oh, you know, like the... How's how you doing, Yuital? Yes, it is I, Haunts. It's me, Jonathan Horse. Long lines. Maybe that'd be my human name, Jonathan. That's like but it's like I could just be like John Bernacht or whatever. I don't know. Hey, it's me, Jerry Bernacht. How you doing? I worked out at the dealership. Equitars and that like so you're saying like the bottom of a horse and then the top is just also bottom of a horse? That'd be a terrifying monster though, in like a tabletop RPG, especially if like both of the horse parts were like fused at the very, very top and it just spun. It would just spin in a circle. Yeah, I'd be a Han Solo. Yeah, that's how that pun works. All horses have about 15 horse. I thought the whole point is that horses would have 1 horsepower. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. I do like horse telepathy, but I imagine it only works on horses. You're just like, what are you thinking, horse? And it's just like, he wants a carrot. Horse telepathy. Howlin' Berry knocked. That's not bad actually. I kind of like that combination. Also, the ears. You get to see my hair flipping flopping in the background quite a bit. They also do like dead mom braid on this, but whatever. Oh, let's go. Hey, Trade-in. I want you to know that Jay on the Twitch side is congratulates you on your pun. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ah, there we go. It is now ad break time. Sorry. I'm drinking. It's the weird thing right now is it's not especially hot compared to other days. For some reason, just inside here, it's just like the AC is just not working as well. No, you tell. The problem is you gotta open. Oh wait, fuck, we still get the ad break. I can't even. And there we go. And Jay, trade in appreciates that you appreciate the pun. Oh wait, is that no, I'm not thinking Centaur World. There's another series about like monster people called like Centaur Diaries or something like that. It's like a really I don't know, that one I don't remember a huge amount, but I remember there's like a very extensive history to it. There's a lot of good. There's a what's it called? There's a lot of good Monster Girls shows. I really like the one that was I think it's like Everyday Life with Monster Girls, where Monster Girls were a more or less a metaphor for people with like a disability. And like not necessarily like poking fun at them. There's like a little bit of goofing, but it was just sort of like, you know, gotta like take people's accommodations into account, make them feel comfortable and like treat them like people and don't be mean to them. It was really sweet. Also the thing I really enjoyed is like the main character in that one is like a jacked dude. Just like he's just like ripped as shit. But he's like a nice guy. He's like a teacher, but like he's not after the students. Instead, the main love interest for him is a succubus lady. And normally you're like, ooh, succubus lady. Oh, I bet she's like a big old fucking slut. And I mean, part of that is that like she's not, but also she has to, because like, you know, dealing with like a disability effectively. So it's like she's gotta make sure she like dresses correctly, and she has to take early and late trains because she doesn't want to be in a cramped like train car with somebody, because that could be bad. See, I haven't got to see Maruzinski stuff yet. My collection of haunts is like relatively small right now. Oh, that's true. So yeah, it's just any noises horse telepathy. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. You could yes. Centaur inflation 34. Yeah. You should definitely Google that. How you doing, Terry? Welcome. How you doing? Yeah, I mean the show that I was thinking about, I unfortunately like it's good. And I haven't read them much in the manga, to be fair, so I don't know if that changes. All the monsters in there like humanoid. Oh, the Dullahan was really good. The cast is really good too. I think it's called. Let me see. Double check. Everyday Life with. No, that's Umamusume. Fuck. What's it called? God, the girl. I'm like googling like, oh, oh, it's like Demi-chan. There we go. It's the Demi-chan wa kata ritai. There we go. Interviews with monster girls, not to be confused with the interspecies reviews. There we go. This series. This series is really sweet. This is a good series. I like it. There we go. Everyone should check that out. Like, yeah, let me find like a good picture of it too. Let's see, there we go. It's got a very good cast. Excellent. Grab a picture of this. There we go. And then this is extremely cute series. There we go. Look at it. So yeah, you got like, I think the girl on the right is just a human. I think she's like the human foil. But yeah, you got the main character guy who's like absolute, like a very good lad. Built like a brick shit house. A very, very good lad. Vampire who's sort of like the main character, like the main monster girl, effectively. You got the Dullahan, she's a Yuki Onna, I believe, and then you got the other teacher who is the succubus lady. Very good cast. Very, very good shit. Let's see, hold on. What I was super. Oh yeah, no. The thing is, like, we're at the point as a society. We all know the like, oh, isn't this fucked up? Google like Rule 34 inflation to figure out what's going on with the politics. Oh yeah, they were sisters. Yeah. So you would see that contrast. It's a good show. This is a really good show. So, oh yeah, no. The funny thing is I've actually gotten that to work once. I've actually gotten one internet like little bit of tricksy tomfoolery to work once. And that was tricking a friend of mine into going to Lemon Party. Like we legitimately were able to be like, hey, check out this like cool political thing. And he's like, yeah, you know what? I believe in like the what's it called? Whatever this fictional party's got going on. And then he's like, bam, got hit. I didn't fall for Lemon Party, but also to be fair, I hung out on places of the internet where people were very open about pranking each other with Lemon Party. Like I've been aware of all the big gotchas. You got like the Lemon Party and Tub Girl and Boku no Pico, Blue Waffle, all the ones. Rickroll was the innocent one that you could do, or even my favorite, which is Mickroll, which is the fucking Japanese Ronald McDonald mad, which is the best. The game, which you all just lost. Exactly. No, they trust me again. How you doing, Marvin? Welcome. How you doing? I'm hoarse. That's Kato with Lemon Party. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh, Zentai. That sounds worse, honestly, because like all these other ones are like esoteric, like not esoteric, they're like funky pranks, and then you got fucking hit with it. Also, I need to show you guys the thumbnail that I used for this for people who didn't see it. I fucking love this thumbnail. I love this thumbnail because I was like, you know, people have been like, how, when you gonna stream the horse game? Because I've been talking about the horse game. And I know a lot of you guys are into the horse games. You guys are like, okay, how? When are we gonna say when is horse game gonna happen? And like, you know, if you guys ask for a stream, I generally say yes. Oh, speaking of which, before horse game. Good news. So, there's a while. So we unfortunately we had a player who had to drop out of some of the TRPG stuff I was running, which is why those have been kind of like on the back burner a bit. However, I have gotten replacement people, so next week, I'm going to be missing Tuesday to get some players prepped for more Sword World. And then the Saturday after that, Lancer, I'm going to be prepping some people for Lancer. So we're back in business, baby. Let's go. How you doing, Veg? How you doing? It is me. It's me, the Umail. There we go. No, I'm not going to do a hot tub or a wet t-shirt stream or anything like that. I'm not going to do that. How are you doing? How you doing, Heather? Welcome. How you doing? It's okay. I'll put up my friend code later. So for stuff like that. So let me take a, and it looks like we got our, what did you just give? This is the gun expression. Why? Listen, Umail is good. Umail is a perfectly good pun. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, because I got into like sort of like the Western translation of Monster Girl stuff really early on. Do you guys prior to Everyday Life with Monster Girls, there was a series of like little mini comics about. I really liked the premise of the Umamusume comics more, where instead of just one guy with a harem, it was just like a series of cousins, I believe, that just all happened to look identical. I like that because like everybody got all the love and attention they wanted. That was really cute. It was way looter too, so I can't show you examples, but all right. Let's see. So yeah, you guys are ready, guys. You guys are ready. You see you see the game, right? You see the game. You guys are ready for me to play some Umamusume, right? Got you know, as expected, I got Tachyon on the top. Can I pet her? Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever tried petting him. So let's see. So you guys y'all ready? Hold on, let me scoot over for this. Let me scoot over for this. There we go. All right. Yeah, I think maybe was the manga base? Yeah, I think it was that. Oh yeah, no, Tachyon's very good. It's very good. All right. So everybody, it is time for a psych out because I'm building an Umamusume instead, motherfuckers! Got your asses. Oh, the caprice, it never ends. It never ends. There we go. It's okay. I might unironically play the game later, but I saw this at my LGS. No, it's not okay. So I got an LGS, but I also have a like hobby shop near me. Hold on. Hey, let me get myself so you guys can see me on there. Yes. So there are 3 Umamusume build kits. There is Silent Suzuka, Tokai Teio, who's the one I got, obviously. And then there's Special Week. Oh, the caprice, it never ends. Ooh. How you doing? I'm going full goblin mode today. Despite the fact that I am a horse today, I'm going full goblin mode. There we go. So yeah, let's get started on this bad boy. You'll never trust again. Good. I have to keep you nerds on your toes. But legitimately, I was in the shop and I was like, oh, because I was like, oh, that's when my power died. My power died, and I was like, oh well, I'm going to melt if I stay in my own house. So I might as well. I might as well like go to like the nearby like hobby store, maybe like, you know, enjoy the AC, maybe pick up some paint. So I was like, wait a minute, aren't there like Umamusume kits? And I walked over there to the aisle, and there is indeed a bunch of Umamusume kits. So let's get unboxing. Let's get unboxing. Let's get a little unboxing, if anything. Let's see, which face do I want? I like the one that's doing like a cute little wink. So let's start getting out the parts. Yes, you've been Oh, my japes are real and very powerful. There we go. Yeah, this is so to be fair, this is one of the third. So it's really weird. There's a Fig Arts Rise version of Special Week, and then Silent Suzuka and Teio both have the 30-minute missions ones, which are kind of like the best way to explain what 30-minute. They're supposed to originally be more like interchangeable part mecha stuff. Like you're supposed to get like a cutesy. There's 30-minute missions. No, I usually don't paint my kits, and also like this kit's quality, like it's good for what it is. But this is not. This is not like paint the kit. If I want to go that far, I would probably what's it called? I would have probably maybe tried to see if I could find a garage kit or something like that. Which garage kits do seem neat. To be fair, I do think garage kits seem pretty neat. I'm also gonna hold on. Let me change the title of my stream now that I got the second bit of trickery out of the way. Now that I got the second bit of trickery out of the way, I can appropriately change the name. Yeah, I've had a couple. That is tempting, but the tricky thing is like getting like the size. Like these are kind of like what's it called? Too big for like model kit stuff and like the Warhammer. I probably can though. I've seen people make like Nurgle Zakus and whatnot before. Yes. Vague? Yes, I did. I absolutely did. I was at the shop, and I think it was maybe Wesker was like, when are you going to do a Umamusume stream? And then I knew I had to. I bought a whole child just for the stream. They're in the back mining minerals. No, I did buy this whole kit specifically for that. Yep. We got all the stuff out. And let me set the box aside. And all right, we're gonna get going. How you doing, Kami? Yeah, I think Tachyon's my favorite so far. I've not gotten super far with a lot of the other ones, to be fair. Upsets Lanesh, but please, Azinj, indeed. Indeedly. Let's see. All right, so yeah, we got the instruction kit. Oh boy. Okie, there we go. Oh, let me grab a box. I never really know what to do. I've also been like one of my like VTuber acquaintances has a really good Rudolph, and it's to the point where I use it so much because it's got a 3 spark. What's it called? It's got a 3 spark. Just in speed. And I just keep getting that fucking, like, Emperor skill as well, which is, like, really, really good for what I want. See, I never really know what to do with all the sprues in one of these streams, so I'm just gonna, like, set them aside. Actually, and I'll just kind of scooch them over there. Oh, yeah, sorry, I kept forgetting to reply to that. Yeah, you got fucking so many war dogs. Hell yeah, let's go, though, let's go. I need to... Sorry, runners, my bad, you're right. My brain mixes them up. All right, so there's... Okay, so somewhere in here, there's specifically a tongue sprue thing. Okay, I found that. Do I want to zoom in a wee bit? Yeah, there we go. This isn't too... Oh, God, hold on. Let me... Oh, you're doing the triple abhorrent combo. Hell yeah. Okay, hold on, let me... I like my stuff on the left, but if I leave that up, you guys aren't gonna be able to see shit. So I'm gonna try to clear some of this nonsense. There we go. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Yeah, it's Teio. They to be fair, they only have model kits for the big 3. So it's like Teio, Silent Suzuka, and Special Week, which makes sense. I also did too. I did get Teio in game with my funky little ticket. So if I probably will. This kit shouldn't take terribly long. Like, they're called 30-minute mission sisters or whatever, but like they're not like that fucking intensive. We got this one. We're gonna do. I'm doing these out of order. Let's follow the directions. Yeah, it's basically like everyone who is like a sort of main crew member in the game, which makes sense, you know. So this is so I got these like they're called like Dispay or whatever. These are normally like, you know, pretty good for warhams, but like this is the environment they're made for. It's just very gently slicing out like this kind of plastic. They're having a good time. Hey there, Nintendo, how you? This is the uh Tokai. I forgot the Tokai part. So this is the Tokai Teio Umamusume model kit. It's pretty good. Let me get like closer. Let me scoot up on there. Toms and two other Umos. Oh yeah, I can see that. Wasn't sorry, no, so I was thinking I think Grape was like Grimmy. We should get art of us in this pose where Grape was some Uma. I think Grape was Urara and Grimmy was supposed to be Rice Shower. I was like, yeah, that fits both of them actually. This is number 3. Yeah, I haven't gotten super far with Rice Shower though. There is no Agnes model, no. I found there's apparently a full ass figure of her that looks really nice. The problem is, like, I kind of wanted it, but I can never justify anime figures to myself, which you're like, how you buy dumb bullshit all the time. But my dumb bullshit is never quite that expensive. Like my dumb bullshit's like in the grand scheme of things like relatively cheap. But it's like also that like in a similar way, it's like, okay, well I could just get more models or streaming supplies or something like that. It's really hard for me to drop like $150 on a figure that I'm like, ooh, look at that. And it's like not even one that I built. There we go. Oh, the weather was rain or sleet. They asked a Soviet officer. He said, "Da is rain." See, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Pain. Agony. An overlap is interesting. Yeah, it's not that surprising. There's so like I've mentioned this on and off. There are when it comes to TRPG and wargame nerds, it's a very interesting bit where it's either people like vehemently hate anything to do with anime. I did not. Where my files at? Oh yeah. Get my like files and knives out. So I was about to do some mistakes. Oh, okay. I was like, where's my knife at? Untax is real. Terrible mistake. How much guard do you got? I remember like during what's it called? During my like big 5-year, I decided to try to like lay out every model I painted on stream, and it took a while. And it was a lot. So like even just finding the space for all that is kind of tricky. Got some. But it's always tricky because I'm used to like making little mistakes on these kind of things, but I always cover them up with priming, which I can't really do with this. There we go. Oh, you have so many though. Yeah, exactly, Nintendo. It's either they're like kawaii desune, or they're like fucking weebs, I'm gonna hit you with a brick, and really not any in between, which I find greatly amusing. A bit on that. Also, we're listening to a entirely Umamusume playlist because it feels right for today. My knife. My X-Acto knife has seen better days as well. That's okay. It's fine. Then we just put that right here at the top of the head. There we go. Get this little kit. Also, like, scooch. I was actually kind of, I was like, oh god, I'm gonna have to like clean everything off my desk. And it actually wasn't that bad. This didn't take up too much spot. Alright, calm me, alright. I have a feeling if I don't put my hooves down now, this is going to go on for a bit. But you got a lot. You got a lot for sure. There we go. But yeah, it's always been funny too. It's always been funny too. Like occasionally, like, I think it's been a while since I've gotten any like sort of any sort of similar blowback. But it was like I did get like a really angry message recently on one of my YouTube comments saying that like, I got one was like, I think the comment was something to the thing of like, if you want to be a woman, you should at least try to change your voice. And it was odd because I'm very like openly I'm a dude. I think that person was just kind of like fucking weebs and Warhammer, and then it'd be like that. It'd be like that. So I just just mute it and move on because who gives a shit. Yeah, I'm looking at like that's about as bad as I get. I gotta get her tongue. Fuck. Yeah, they were attempting something. I think it's just like every now and then. There's also every now and then you'll find someone with like a Pepe avatar that's just like, ah, yes, it is me, person who is good at trolling. I'm like, not, no. That was just like cut out carefully, and I don't know, why. See, that's the one I want is the open mouth one, which would be. There we go. Yeah, it was kind of the opposite of Green Princess, which was kind of weird. Oh, there we go. I was like, there we go. I get it. Used to be a lot weirder. It was like, it's funny. Originally, when I started uploading things to YouTube Shorts, that's actually probably when I got like the most hate I've ever got in my VTubing career. But like, it was like very like half-assed and not directed. I still laugh. Because one of them was basically something to the degree of like, this is why you have haters. And like, that was when I was at my most like 0 view, no one's fucking watching me. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, buddy? Now it's mostly nice though. Like my YouTube side has actually been really, really, really nice other than like, you get like the occasional like one random troll, but that's like not a big deal. There we go. There we go. Yippee! It is though funny. I do also wonder how many times, like, I kind of wonder, like, how many people, like you guys, so like you guys, like, who are watching my stream on YouTube know I'm a VTuber, but like, a decent amount of people, like, I think only interact with me through my YouTube Shorts, which is fine. If you only want to watch the Shorts, that's like a totally reasonable thing to do, but between that and my Instagram, I wonder how many people that are like, oh, this guy does cool models and have no idea. Like I feel like every 9 months or so, I gotta just like drop a little VTuber thing to be like, oh yeah, I'm a VTuber, by the way. Sorry, you were asking for paints earlier, and I told you what paints I use, but also I'm a weird anime nerd on the internet. It'd be like that. Oh, there's a gray on here. I think this gets mentioned every now and then, but like the sprue technology, where it's just like all the different colors on there is really nice. I know G-dubs will never do that because like, I think for them selling the like, this is a painting hobby, even if you don't paint, is sort of a big deal. But also like, they don't give a shit. People buy like miniatures otherwise. Yeah, they instantly explode. But for lol-K, pretty much, yeah, because that's kind of what you got to do. Engaging people, like I still every now and then fall into it, just like a little bit. I'm just like, well, no, you're just misunderstanding, or you're assuming, or whatever. It's like, oh no, you're probably just a child, so time to get banned, idiot. That usually goes. Yeah, lifestyle hobby. I also imagine that there is like, and I don't mean this is a bad thing for Bandai, but like, look how much space there is on these sprues. I like it. You can like find parts. Like every Warhammer sprue is optimized to fit as much mini in as little space as possible, even to the point where it's like part number 1 and part number 2 are on different sprues because they hate you clearly. You should try to get a mini if you can. Minis are fun. But yeah, I also think the big thing is like, they can't do this sort of thing because like the sprue optimization goes out the window then. Like you can't cram as much plastic in as small of a box if you try to like color section them off. I guess you could technically, but that would also mean like, that's less efficient, like turning plastic into money. It's like unlike the little curl. Some of these like Umas, I appreciate how much they try to mimic the horse, though. I do like the ones every now and then. It's like Twin Turbo is like just blue hair. Like every now and then they're like, yeah, we kind of like, what's it called? I should probably just clip that again and just file the rest. I'll let people fall to plastic crack. No, I'm big on. Listen, the thing is, I do like plastic crack. I like resin crack a lot too, though. To be fair, I do be enjoying my resin stuff. File this. I don't get like all my files are like ancient and shitty too. I just go like. I gotta be way more careful on that. I have like so many bad habits from mini assembling that I'm like, oh yeah, no, I gotta deal with a similar thing on this. I released a gateway to resin. So how you doing, Dr. Anime? How you doing? I do like my Centauri carbon. I'm currently right now I'm printing a magic card sorter. Like a friend of mine was like, hey, check this out. There's a Kickstarter for a thing that's like $400 that like automatically like scans your cards and sorts them for you and whatnot. I was like, oh, I could use that. That sounds really cool. But also $400. Dear God, no. Dear God, no. Why? So I was like, what other alternatives do I have? I was like, oh yeah, I could just print one. It won't have the auto sort, but like I'm active enough. I can sort. Yeah, the closest they've done are like when they release a Marine that is designed for like a board game or whatever. So they'll do those and like. See, I like that at the very least. Like I believe if you buy, no, I guess you kind of do. I was like Calgar is blue. At least my Calgar is like already blue, and I don't know if that's just a sprue or that the original owner painted them blue. But I really like that idea though of like I really like the idea of like, you know, just at the very least just make the base model. Just make the base model the same colors to faction. That's all you really got to do. Oh, does she got two ponytails? Oh, oh, that's her fucking tail. I'm like, oh, there we go. There we go. Look at her. I haven't seen Teio much in the story. She's what's it called? She's mostly just kind of there as like Genki girl who kind of shows up like a little bit. 8 on one side and right on the other. 9-8. Like it would be neat. If probably win. I do think despite my caprice tonight, there probably will be at least a little bit of Umamusume. There'll probably just like be a little bit. Those could be eyebrows. They could be, yes, true. I also like if I really want to, I could like give her. I got some 30-minute sisters like weapons and stuff. Yeah, it kind of because like she's. I mean, Special Week is like I don't know. Special Week, I get why she's the main character, but she does nothing for me. I kind of took it as like Special Week is like the like I'm nervous, kya, I'm fish out of water, and then you got sort of Silent Suzuka, who's sort of the like kind of like the kind of like shyer, colder one, and then you got then you got Teio, who's probably like the more Genki out of those. But like not as Genki as like some of the other Hanses. Too bad. I need to reevaluate my grits of sandpaper, but that's also fine too. At the end of the day too, this is not like a crazy kit. No, Haru is like she shows up a decent amount in like other people's stories and stuff like that. She's kind of like you know those people who are online to like I'm baby. She's kind of like the actual version of that, where instead of like having to like remind you that they're baby, where she's just like, hey, let's go eat sushi, yay! I went in this race and I got like 7th, but I had a lot of fun. And you're like, oh, good for you, Haru. Fuck yeah, let's go. Yeah. I mean, they do. I mean, the thing is, like, I know they can do it. Like, Underworld's had colored plastic. The Space Marine blind boxes have colored plastic. It is real. Yeah, I'm I'm a little iffy on the exact horse lore. The way I have been told is that every horse is straight up like a reincarnation of one in our world. Where it's like you sort of like you kind of cross over and get effectively like reincarnated, but like you can't just be like a human and a human have a kid and that kid's an Uma. Which once again, Taylor made for me because I love series with batshit premises. Like I love series with crazy premises that aren't tongue in cheek about it. Like the Uma universe is very neat, and like everyone takes it seriously, and also comedically. Like it's like they'll have jokes like the gigantic phones and whatnot, which are kind of like a valid world building thing, but also like objectively very silly. Objectively very, very, very silly, but it's like it's good for that. It's very nice for that reason. Okay, I was like, what are you at? Yeah, there's actually Haru has a movie, and I don't mean like an Umamusume movie. I mean there's like an actual movie, and it's called like I think it's called like the patron saint of losers. And I really want to watch it, but I'm afraid to watch it. Because, like, this sounds bad. The title alone makes me feel sad. Like, I know it's going to be, like, a real, like, sweet thing about, like, never giving up and how, like, you don't, like, this world is cutthroat or whatever. And I think that's the point. And just hearing that, though, also makes me begin to, like, tears well up. I become weaker to stuff like that now. Like, a lot of people get, like more hardened when they age. I've gotten softer. I get softer for that kind of stuff now. The older I get. How you doing, Minnie? How you doing? I'm building haunts. Oh yeah, listen. I know a lot of VTubers have movie nights. I like to believe though that no one has a VTuber movie night quite like me. The only one who I think could would be Bloom, and it's just because me and him will just talk about like shit movies from time to time. It's great. He's like the only other VTuber that like gets it at the same level. There we go. It's like, where'd it go? I'm a big old softy. I'm a big old softy. Is this gonna fit me? Did I put on this before the ear? No, we good. Look at her. Yippee! What's like a good torso? Oh god. Oh, you guys want to see something? I haven't shown them in a while. So guys, we're about halfway through the year, right? He's still trucking. He's still trucking. He was blackened because I accidentally let him dry too much close to a heater. But like, he is not rotted or decayed or anything. Lemon Pig real. Lemon Pig survive. How you doing, Snowfall? Welcome. How you doing? Oh yeah, saying yippee is fun. How you doing, Soldat? Yeah, hey, it's still enough of a hobby that you do have to work on your models while I build. I'm sorry. I say hell yeah so much. I say hell yeah to the point where I'm like, I need to stop this. I need to get myself like a fucking like I don't know, like almost like borderline like a shock collar. So every time I say hell yeah, it shocks me. So I can stop myself doing that. I think it's just Umas. I think it's just the horses. As far as I'm aware, in the Umamusume universe, no other racing animals get a similar thing. The weirdest tradition I've heard of. I love lemon pigs. To be fair, lemon pigs did not exist. Am I printing an Aussie? Probably not. Like, I appreciate what Ozzy has done for like music and the hobby and whatnot. I don't feel a strong need to paint him, you know. The last time you animate, huh? I have not seen that. That was like a Western anime, right? I typically don't watch Western anime because it tends to be bad. If I'm gonna be honest, I've not had a good track record with Western produced anime. Not saying all of it. I feel like I've probably seen some that in hindsight I'd be like, oh yeah, no, that was Western, that was good. Usually not great. Also, how you doing, Shadow? Welcome. Yeah, I think, like... But yeah, I'm building horse girls, indeed. I'm also I should hold on. Let me cut out Teio's tail a little bit more, and I should reveal. I don't think a lot of you guys are getting the full Centaur experience because I am hiding a lot. So let me fix that real quick. No, listen. I like King of the Hill. When people are like King of the Hill's anime, no, don't. I'm so used between that and like, oh yeah, my favorite anime, Cory in the House. Like, no, please stop it. I've heard some variation of that joke for like decades, and I'm sick of it. No, I don't need that in my life. That's a very interesting build. Okay, yeah. So I would consider Avatar Western anime. I did like Avatar. I liked the original Avatar. Korra was really just terribly mismanaged. I feel bad for Korra as a series. Like, the problem is because nothing was ever like truly planned out. It's really the same thing that happens to a lot of stuff where they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna keep a story going. It's kind of like the Star Wars reboot stuff. No, no. I'm fully agree with you. It's a Western anime. I know. I'm here with it. I'm not gonna fight that. Oh shit. Okay, I do remember Titan AE. I seen Titan AE once, and I was like wildly sick as a child. So I basically got to stay home, and they're like, all right, little baby Hal, let's rent you a movie. What do you want to see? That one looks good. And I was like, okay. And I sat down and I fell asleep and I walked up. Like I basically by the time I came back, it was the what's it called? At the very end of the movie where they recreate Earth and decide to name it Bob as a joke. Yeah, Korra, like, to be fair, early Korra, like the first couple of episodes, you're like, ooh, oh man, it's like a cool kind of like industrialized, yeah, I'm building a horse, indeed. But Korra's like, oh, it's like a cool industrialized version of the universe, and you can see like bending sort of mysticism stripped away and just kind of turn into like cold, hard like manufacturing and like practical stuff. You got to see like the birth of technology and how bending affects that. All the kind of shit that I personally really like. And like Korra was like, okay, Korra's a fun new avatar, okay. And then it just kind of got stupid. And then it kind of stopped. It kind of got stupid, and then season 2 got real stupid. Season 3 wasn't too bad. Season 3 was wasted potential, but it was pretty neat. Because like I feel like if they would have had like a longer series, like they would have done like spoilers at one point in Korra, she loses all of her bending except for air bending, and you're like, oh, she's going to have to like relearn everything, and like, oh, she's got to kind of like not be blessed with like having like good powers from the start, and kind of learn the true like humility and stuff that comes with that. And they're like, haha, no. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, there's I don't think it's even implied lesbians anymore. I think in the supplementary material, like they are very lesbians. But some people thought that was like the bad part of the show. I'm entirely neutral on lesbians, if I'm going to be honest. I could not give less of a fuck. One way or the other. It's just like everything else was just kind of like Amon as a villain was fucking fumbled. They made like a cool villain with like really like a reasonable stance at the time. You're like, yeah, if you're a human in Avatar Land, unless you like you kind of suck. You don't get the cool powers. You could know the training, like the fucking airbending guy from the third series, that like he just got powers randomly because of his celestial alignment or whatever. And like there's legitimate grievances he had, and like the stuff was neat. And then they're like, oh, just joking. He's been a bit this whole time. Also, we gotta wrap this shit up. Apparently, they're gonna do a new one. Well, the thing is, they can only really ask Korra for advice because she killed the reincarnation chain, which was also a choice. I know, Moira. Yes, I've become Hans. I'm sorry. I have become one with Uma. My Uma Pyoy. Apparently, they're doing a new one. They're doing a new avatar. That's like, I like the premise a lot. is that the premise is that when Korra merged the spirit world, she fucked everything up. And now it's this like weird post-apocalyptic wasteland. And the Avatar is sort of considered this bringer of like misfortune now because, you know, Korra fucked everything up. But, and I don't know. I don't know if I trust like current Nickelodeon to like not botch this. I don't trust a lot of companies to handle their legacy franchises, even if it's a new thing. Yeah, apparently the fucking Kyoshi also apparently had a book series that I've heard very mixed things about, which is a shame because everything I heard about Kyoshi prior to that book series was yo Kyoshi, what should I do? Things are rough over here. And she's like, beat the fuck out of it. Beat the fuck out of it. I kind of like that. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, Kyoshi. She was like a bit more like of a character than that, you know. But like, I kind of appreciate that level of just like, yeah, kick his ass. I don't trust Paramount to handle it. I will also fully admit that I haven't watched season 4 of Korra. By that point, I just couldn't give a fuck. Season 3 was like legitimately starting to go in a good direction, and I just never watched season 4. I was just like, you know what? I think I'm good. Have I considered murder? Oh no, there's no sparkles with Kyoshi. She's like, listen, all your problems can be beat to death with a rock. I'm definitely like very exaggerating her character a lot, but like, not that much. Yeah, so I would love to be proven wrong. I would love to be proven wrong. Yeah, I've heard there's like spirit mechs and shit in the 4th season, which is crazy. I would love to be proven wrong, but I'm not feeling optimistic. There we go. What's the Teio head? Yukuri shitane. There we go. That's a deep Toho joke for some people. Open a relationship with a girlfriend. Oh, okay. I've heard some Yukuri shitane. I thought I've heard some like really mixed things about the book, which to be fair, secondhand knowledge for stuff like that is very spotty. How you doing, Vinmus? How you doing? This is effectively a Uma Gunpla, yeah. This is from the 30-minute mission / sisters / fantasy line, which are really cool because like you can also like interchange stuff. Yeah. Well, I think I do think people can still write coherent like stuff. I think the problem is it's always like a funding and a studio thing. Like, you know, not saying that like, you know, it's entirely their fault. But like, I think also a thing too, like, Korra needed a plan. And at the time, from what I understand, every season basically had to be standalone because they didn't know that there was going to be a new season. And the thing about like the original series, like the original ending was kind of whatever. You know, get bumped in the head and get powers and whatnot. That's fine. But like, I'll say, how you doing, American Catboy? Welcome. How you doing? Umamusume. Now we're just talking about Korra instead. But like the original Avatar series, is there a pantsuit part? Probably. I mean, she's got some white pantsuit. Why do I say pantsuit like that? Pantsuit. She's got like a white bit, but there's no like patterns or anything. But yeah, they have to think it's like, okay, the villain's really clear from the start. You know the stakes very early on, and because of that, you kind of like you know what's going on. Like it makes things a lot easier and it flows a lot better. But then like Korra, it's like, well, we have a couple episodes to wrap up something. So let's not I mean the ending was bad. But it got wrapped up, and they're like, okay, Nickelodeon, can we get another season? Okay, then they wrapped up everything they wanted to do in one go, and that was also bad. Like, the writing of the individual seasons was kind of rough, but I do think if they just like, okay, like Nickelodeon's like, all right, we'll give you like 50 episodes, just do it. How you doing, Sally? How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, I mean, the Siren Song of Nanner's fan club is really strong. How you doing? Nyoron face. I believe it. I mean, there's still people doing like real deep cut Toho shit. Like even now, it makes me very happy. Toho as a franchise is I think probably still in a really good spot. where it's like you still got your like your fan base and your creatives and whatnot. But like it's no longer like needs to be a load-bearing franchise for every like nerd out there. You got other ones that do very similar things and are like I've learned a lot from Toho. I can appreciate that. Get like a little bit on there. Yeah, by 5 mimic modes. I did turn. I have to imagine that going full mimic in Uma mode would make everything just fucking detonate. It would just absolutely just fucking rupture. Oh no, I agree with that. Toho music objective, like every now and then, I will, especially like Akatsuki Records is my favorite because I fucking love Stack Bros. But for real, like every time they release a new song, it's a banger, and I listen to it like a million times because it's so good. Is this way? This looks like we pop this bad boy in there. You like flip it here? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it fits pretty snug. Pretty snug. Banger, Oh yeah, no, yeah, Stack. I like how there's something about like a Japanese woman who can do a kind of like relatively deep voice, but also just go like absolute gremlin mode. That's why I miss Felty every day. There is a VTuber named Felty who could do that. Who like she's primarily an artist. But she would also do like really, really, really good karaoke's where she could go like, we're like, nya, 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 and then just fucking belt out a tune. Absolute beast of a woman. I think she's dealing with like overwork and brainworms though, so she was like going to return to VTubing. And she hasn't. Like I'm still waiting for a return. For context, everybody, I have not given up my sub to Felty. I don't even know how long I've been sub to Felty. But I'm still going for it. I'm waiting for the prophecy. I don't know if I'd say she's my Oshi, but she was definitely like one of my faves and has continued to be a fave, and I miss her. How you doing, Cersei? Hey, it's me, Halberhorse. Yeah, I would like to hope that the new avatar in the post-Korra world, I'm hoping they don't fuck it up. I don't want it to be bad. I want things to be good. I just like sometimes my smile and optimism is gone. So there's so much good Toho music. Like the other franchises can get good music, but Toho's got the good shit. Hey, how you doing, J-Cat? How you doing, Meister Miller? Thank you for the sub. I'm doing good. Yeah, it's for me. I've mentioned this before, but I feel Oshi on the same level as like how I feel the word waifu, where it's like I don't throw it around like willy-nilly. I feel like I gotta mean it, and because of that, I've never really found like the one. I also feel like weirdly it's like my smile and optimism gone, my hooves. They do be hoofing. I do be hoofing it. What is this? Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, we're talking. Yeah, she was going to come back as like a space Oni, and I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. And I don't know what she's up to now. She's not dead or anything, which is good. We're at that point now that sometimes like a VTuber that I know will just like, oh yeah, they just vanished into the ether, never to be seen again. Find their Mesa painting a sibling edition and watch the new edition drop. Oh yeah, that's me seeing people react to the new Horus Heresy stuff. They occupy a really interesting spot where it's like Horus Heresy is specifically the game that people do not want to change because that was kind of the appeal. But also Horus Heresy 2nd edition had like a lot of very glaring flaws. I do think a lot of people were hoping there would be a 2.5 edition where they're like, okay, the previous edition was launched during COVID and didn't get as playtest as we wanted. We're going to make Horus Heresy 2.5, same rules, a couple new models, and also like nerfing like dreadnoughts and fixing vehicles and stuff like that. Oh, to be fair, American Cowboy, that's not that far off. Like it's in some cases it does functionally feel like a death because the person's gone forever. It's not as bad now. I feel like Graduation is like a lot of the limiters have been sort of removed. Like now it used to be like someone graduated, you're like, are they coming back? I don't know. Now usually you can kind of predict what's going on, and like companies don't like instantly nuke every VOD ever. Very bad, yeah. God, yeah, no, Barry's been doing. I feel bad for Barry though. I like what's it called? Like Meister Mel, you like I assume because you're like, you know, Barry big for you. Like the V Shoujo stuff was fucked. I was not aware how many people I knew, like, who were like, hey, I was supposed to be in V Shoujo, but they jerked me around forever. It's like her, Pia, Phoebe, like all these people I know. And it's like I when I was at MadFest, I saw Phoebe perform on stage. I was like, oh shit, it's Phoebe, let's go. And it's like, oh man, okay. They were, it blows because they were like, objectively, if V Shoujo wasn't a shit company, they were denied the opportunity of a lifetime, and it sucks. Yeah, I assume some of that is like a purposeful. Well, I think it's because it's originally idol language, because the idea it's like, oh yeah, they graduate. Oh, okay. Fuck this. They're like, oh, they have they're graduating to like a new stage of their life, and things are going to be like a little different and whatnot. That made sense at the time. Oh, I'm putting it on the wrong side like an idiot. There we go. I'm good at this. Into idol unit? No, that was the thing I saw for Phoebe was that just like a very minor just like show. Avatar, but yeah, as far as I know, they're just gonna be an earthbender. They got like a little cool like prosthetic leg. I think there's also like a twin too going on. Yeah, no, everything. It's like I understand a lot of these people were afraid of like NDAs and stuff, and I don't blame anyone for like holding on to this information for a while. I don't blame them, but it's like, man, did this shit escalate quickly? Because like if you told me like a week ago, it was like, yeah, V Shoujo's the best company, like one of the better companies to work for as an American VTuber. You get a bunch of good perks and stuff, and they're nice, and they talent freedom and sort of like the buzzword. And then now it's like, oh no. Yeah, I do think Earthbenders, like if I had to choose, I think if you're like Hal, you must become a standard bender. Like you don't get anything fancy like fucking like lightning or lava or metal or whatever. It would just be standard Earthbender. I think I'd just be using that to do like sculpture bullshit though. I would just totally be doing like sculpture bullshit. Because I could be like, boom, just summon a bunch of rock and just like, you know, get sculpting, you know? Oh, I'm skipping. Hold on. Actually, I skipped the part. Might as well get this next joint. That was 6. I think this is right. Is there another? Oh, there's another neck bit. Okay, so that's for like way later then. Yeah, Face Connect is apparently doing good. Which is like good for them, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it kind of is really embezzled. Like I'm also not like a lawyer, but like, if you owe $250,000 to a charity that you promised to give money to, and you spent it on other things, like yeah. Yeah, for me, it's always like airbend. I mean, like earthbending always had like the most like practical application. Like firebending's cool, and like, you know, airbending does let you fly, which is pretty baller. Waterbending has like a lot of healing stuff, but just like, you know, earthbending just feels like it was like the most flexible and like a fun way. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, you could build a house. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, you did get some cool shit with like the Fire Nation using firebending for like steamships and like steel and whatnot, which I thought, once again, this is one of the reasons I really like Avatar. I really like it when a setting has powers, and they really like lean into like what these powers can do, what the powers can't do. If something is breaking the rules of the powers, why? Which is like usually to break it because it's like, oh, it's like they're like the Avatar or some like this one person just found like a really creative like workaround that makes sense. Yeah, no, I could never do that as well. Like the earthly attach. I am a man filled with earthly attachments. It's the most. I have so many earthly attachments. What's on them when they land? I mean, sure. To be fair though, like at the end of the day, this is still like a, you know, kid/teen show. So like Like, basically every bending when used by, like, an adult who does not care about, like, the fucking Geneva Convention's equivalent of the Avatar universe, that's when you're like, oh, I fucking, like, I mean, bloodbending kind of touched on that a little bit of, like, what would, like, a bending war crime kind of look like? But then you also got, like, you know, like, Fires kind of has that a little bit. I think there was basically something to that degree of, like, during, like, Bossing Say getting attacked, where they did some, like, real forbidden shit, where they, like, basically, like, blew up houses and whatnot. Like, they went full war crime in, like, a defensive way. Oh, that's true, the Suffocate guy, too. How you doing, Calvin? How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm building haunts. I'm building me a haunts, which is going pretty good. No, I can never give up my little plastic dudes. I'm fully way too materialistic. Like, all my favorite things to do and have are, like, things. Like, I understand, like, yeah, I decided to, like, get this, like, really cool experience for a thing, but it's like, I also have poor memory, too, so just honestly, having a thing that I could look at and be like, oh, yeah, physical representation of my memory, yippee, is really important to me. Why is the horse? Because she's the best. That's because she's the best. It's because she's so, like, in the setting, she's a horse with, like, a very frail kind of, like, heart. Like, she's just like a frail horse. So she's turned to sort of, like, anime mad science to try to, like, help with shit. And it's funny because, like, another horse does straight up go, like, hey, can you give me steroids? And she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? No. I'm here to give you, like, mad scientist juice and whatnot. I'm not gonna give you steroids. What do you think I am? I can appreciate that. Okay. Okay, that's how it looks. This is a really weird angle to that. There we go. Teio? No. I think it's like Gold Shower is the father to. There is, I believe most of the Gold Chip lineage is in the game, but I believe it's Gold Shower. Not Gold. Maybe it's not Golden Shower. Gold Sunshine. I just realized, what the fuck? There's like a horse with like a cool, like, Kino no Tabi coat. It's gonna drive me nuts now. How you doing, Fred? How you doing? No, I don't think it's Gold Shower. I don't think it's that. Hold on. I need to look at this horse. No, it's not Gold City. Let's see. God, there's so many. See, let me see if I can, maybe Umamusume, maybe like Kino no Top. God, no, it's just showing Stay Gold. I think it's Stay Gold. I was thinking Rice Shower, and for some reason that mixed up in there. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Stay Gold looks cool. Now, let me show you your race outfit. Yeah, Stay Gold, yeah. Look at my horse is amazing. I'm surprised I don't see more edits of that, honestly. It feels like it's just right there waiting for someone to do that. Yeah, look at Stay Gold. Look at this very good horse. There we go. Uh-oh, hold on. Oh no, is OBS doing the lockup thing? Okay, thank God. Okay, I was oh. Well, I don't need to switch scenes very much here, so. Like. OBS? 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 Uh-oh. Yeah, I think she's got a knife. Is OBS like this? That's fine. I'll work on... There we go. I'll just see how far this goes, and oh, there we go. I found the neck. I think she's just got a knife just to look cool. That's really about it. How you doing, 14? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? A lot of horses just have, like, neat shit because they look nice. Hal found some neck. I did find some neck. I believe this is neck. Yeah, I don't know why this is 6 and 5, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, I do. I like very much like the song from Cake. I do like me a girl with a short skirt and a long jacket. Like that's the good shit. That's the good shit. So, oh yeah, I gotta get the neck now. Just gotta do it real quick. Let me check some real quick. I want to see something. I found out recently that I think OBS locking up is tied to Windows updates. Ah, there's a Windows update that is ready. Okay. Apparently, every time there's a Windows update, OBS begins to lock up now. And for some reason, my Windows no longer does automatic updates. Ah, there we go. There we go. Dare I risk a restart so I could use OBS properly? Yeah, OBS hates horses. There we go. Let's see, use it for a knife. Nice, hell yeah. I've never really had like a good knife myself, but I could see like having a cool one that you just keep around for fun. How you doing, Manuel? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I probably might still play the Gacha later, but you're not. But yeah, pretty much. I think enough of you were genuinely wanting an Umamusume thing from me. And a long jacket. I actually just like weirdly started listening to more Cake. It's been a while since I listened to Cake, and now I'm like, yeah, I remember why I like Cake. The band. They're not a band I would listen to like all the time. But like every now and then Cake hits pretty good. First fucking piece 9 on you. Is there another blue? Like a darker one. Those are just hands. Oh, I see it. There we go. It's over here. Yeah, they've been pretty good. Yeah. Like I think this song, like I have a very weird favorite Cake song though. My favorite Cake song is Frank Sinatra by them, which I don't think I ever hear talking about. There's just like something to it that's just like really somber, just like kind of like singing about just like a sad old guy, and it's just super good. It's just super, I don't even know. Maybe it got a music video. I've never actually checked, which is odd because it's my favorite. Proceed to get a knife for my birthday. Hey, I mean is that victory? I don't know. I guess it depends on how much you like knives. It's like, you know, that could be cool if you like knives. Yeah, there we go. I'm glad other people know what that song is, because sometimes I mention it and people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? It doesn't help that it's also like, you know, a song named after a different musician. We got neck. Oh, it doesn't say the. Oh, hold on. I still got. Forgot that. Okay. Oh. Yeah, no, OBS is fucked. Okay. This is gonna suck. I think I need to restart again. Because every time Windows update happens, my OBS just fucks up. And I can't move shit on here. Oh, hold on. No, false alarm, it fixed itself. Let's go. Okay. I don't know what the fuck happened. Ooh, yeah. Okay, don't have to restart. We don't have to restart. The large horse is stressing it indeed. Oh, so like you have like just like every now and then somebody's like, hold on. Like, you know, the people that are like, oh yeah, I'm just waiting for a good opportunity to use this knife. Guys, I need to show you something really funny about the instructions. I need you to show you the piece that's her boob. And the reason why, it's because it's got like a little, like, let me zoom in real quick. Hold on. I've not gone to this. Oh no. No, that might have been okay. It's got like a fucking like little like excited symbol for that. The breast part. I mean, yes, that is the breast part. Oh, and oh, yes, still whatever. There we go. We thought OBS wouldn't like golden showers. I know, right? Okay, I'm trying to not zoom in as actually. This isn't looking too bad at this zoom level. It's actually got like a pretty decent like focus level. Actually, I wonder if I should use this more for like I feel like every now and then I gotta like tweak my camera setting stuff because it's just like incredibly narrow. There we go. Yeah, just like the instructions are just like, boo plate, big excite. There's a Tachyon figure that was up on pre-order a lot like earlier. I think pre-orders are sold out now. But also like I think I mentioned this earlier where I'm like, well, conceptually, oh, okay, that was how long it took to switch scenes. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I might still have to. What I think I'm gonna attempt to get the torso, and then I might have to do a restart, which fucking blows because every time I have to restart on stream, it's the worst. But not. Okay, hour and a half is not the worst. So like have to do a forced restart. Nubbin bit. Yeah. Also, Jay, have yourself a good night. Take it easy, yo. To redeem first again. That's true. You do get a free first if that does happen. All right. So time to follow the directions. That's really excited about this. Go. It's been a while. I do like how like condensed these kits are, which is, this sounds weird, but like all these parts were just to make this like little like action figure-y torso, but like so I'm just a bit early. Probably gonna pop her head off in a bit, but yay, there we go. Look at her. Look at her. Okay, yeah, my PC is begging me to restart, so I'm gonna do that real quick because otherwise OBS is fucking dying. So I will see you nerds in a sec. I will BRB shortly. If it's actually stopped or not, I don't think so. I think we're back. Yeah, second stream. There we go. Yay! Thank you all for sticking around. Sorry about that. I still don't know exactly what causes it other than I've narrowed it down to maybe being something with ever there's a Windows update. I don't know why though. I don't know why that would kill OBS. Well, we're back. Unfortunately, we had a very unfortunate casualty in all this. It's real tragic. Penyo's Uma ears have disappeared. I can fix that. I can fix that real quick, though. There we go. He's basically got like weird Yoda ears now, but like, you know what? That's fine. He can hear now, so you know, that's good. I hear people like hearing on the internet. I've heard good things about hearing. Hey, there we go. So yeah, we back. We're back at Dallas. Oh fuck, I've never watched that movie, but I've heard of it. I vaguely remember hearing that was supposed to be like a real infamous bomb, though. It was not great. Hey, there we go. And the bot's working too. Hey, listen. A first is a first, no matter how you get it. That fucking stay gold. But yeah, that's there's apparently a lot of horses that like it's very interesting because like we're getting previews from like the JP side of things. And they're like, hey, Westerners, look at this horse. She's beautiful. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. The one that I've seen that I'm excited for is like Incodictus or something like that. She showed up in the little mini stories like a very like I don't know if she's related to the student council government or whatever, but she's really, really, really big on that like I am a strict person. She actually wasn't that strict though. She just looks really strict. Got big old round glasses. I like me some big old round glasses. That's the good shit. That's the good stuff. Hmm. Become one with the force, Pino has. I, I wish I could do a better Yoda voice. Yoda's one of those voices though that like if you can do well, you just have a job now. Like that's just your job if you're good at Yoda. Oh, there we go. I was looking for rings. Oh, there's gotta be one that's very. Apparently, the joke about like one of the reasons that like you can't draw Umaludes is because of the Yakuza, because they own a lot of horse gambling stuff in Japan. A lot of it's more it's just like, well, I've given you rights to my horse. Um, it'd be a real shame to see her just get absolutely just fucking reamed. So I understand why everyone's like, okay, don't do that. There's even kind of a joke. I think it's even like the Japanese side too, where it's like if you try to draw Umaludes, like you just get like something bad will happen to you. There's a there's apparently like an English artist, uh, which or like I don't know, they operate in like Western spheres, which is really wild because I remember seeing I believe they drew a couple of VTubers I know. Their name was like Renata or something like that. And they drew some Sweet Creek? I think it's Sweet Creek. It was Creek. Really, 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 really showing the Goo Goo babies. And apparently like immediately afterwards people were like, hey, expose, she was dating like 8 dudes at the same time and then like shut her account down. Or there, I guess I don't really know. But like bananas. Bananas. The curse is real. The curse is real. That's all you do. You draw Umalude, you fucking explode. Oh yeah, no, I think the Yakuza is mostly a joke. I'm fully on the belief that's like, yeah, because like if you're a horse trainer and raiser and whatnot, like I'm sure you appreciate the like the traffic and stuff like that the game has given you, but you don't know much about like anime stuff. So the idea that someone is like, oh, we're gonna make your horse into a cute anime girl, and you're like, oh, that's nice. Okay. And then you're like, well, you're just like Googling your horse. You're like, I love Cupcake Surprise. They're my pride and joy. I'm just making up a fictional horse for this example. Like they love Cupcake Surprise. It's their darling horse. They had a good run, and like it's like a nice they died of a terrible accident. And there's a way to kind of like keep the memory alive. They're like, oh, we're gonna make your horse into an anime girl. And then you Google Cupcake Surprise online, and then you find horror. You're like, oh no, oh Cupcake, no. And then you get pissed, and you're like, please. It's like the thing is, I think there was a horse that was going to be an Umamusume that got taken down. I think they got taken out though because of like a doping thing. I think there was like a weird like potential doping issue with that. Like a there we go. Doing it on my front. Yes, there we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's get some more cards. Yeah, Kenshiro will explode you. You will get you a shocked. Yeah, they're Chinese jockeys. Like it's another one of those things that like the thing that I wish. Oh, there we go. We got ad break. Of course, we did Twitch. To be fair, it's not Twitch's fault. In this instance, this is 100% my fault. This is 100% my fault. that the restart happened, I guess. Not my fault, but also like, you know, not Twitch's fault. There we go. Yeah, the name Cupcake Surprise, I don't know. I I don't know the pattern with horse names. Horse names seem to be whatever now. Like they're just whatever the fuck you want. So like I don't know any like rhyme or reason behind that. Also, stay gold is still incredibly large. There we go. Accurate size. There we go. There we go. There we go. Could use. I have like a more flat file. I have like a lot of filing tools for many reasons, and then whenever I do like Gunpla stuff, it's like I forget that I have most of them. I'm just like, yeah, I'll just kind of do whatever. This goes on first, I believe. Yes, there we go. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Actually, I could just do that. Heavily based underdog. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that's true. I also like how this is causing people like weebs to check out like American horse racing, and apparently there is like Fortnite dancing and Skibbity Riz are apparently actual horses, something like that. I still like the one that I saw was called the Lessons of Autism, which it was supposed to be like an autism awareness horse, and you're like, oh no, you poor horse has no idea. Yeah, I hate it too, but also like if I hated it enough, I have a date with the Hat Man. Oh god, yeah, because Benadryl will knock your shit out. So if you have to clonk out, I totally get it. I mean, the 30-minute line is not particularly complex. This is a nice, easy kit that I can definitely get done in one night, and then just chat with you nerds at the same time. Oh god, yeah, no, yeah, Kids Look Untouchable still. I think I still got that somewhere in my files saved. Just sinuses, yeah. Horse has been assigned oddest at birth. Oh, I see. So they have these like skirt pieces. I was like, I wonder how they're going to integrate those, and I see it now. Oh, so we got. It's like so it looks like the skirt is fabric, which is kind of wild. I was not expecting that. I mean, you might as well. Like, I don't know. I guess it depends on like like okay, here's the thing. And I don't mean this with any spite. Do your parents know that you go online with the username American Catboy? It's fine if they don't. I'm just saying that, like, if they know, that means they're probably weeb enough or like understanding enough to don't care. And welcome back, Bonnie Tooth. And yeah, I should get rid of that pin message. It's no longer relevant. Yeah, no, double dipping on cards is it's totally fair. If stream technical issue exists, you guys might as well get your free cards. Number 6. Oh, I need 5 and 6. There we go. Oh, there we go. Hate the people. Those horses, not the horses. Yeah, the horses are just being horses. They don't know better. Yeah. Apparently, there has been a non-trivial amount of Westerners who are now like getting horses. Like, I don't think they choose the names, but I think you can just like sort of like sponsor a horse in a way that like you know how you can get like a like those like one of those like title mills. It'd be like to like check it out for $10. You too will own like 0.3 micrograms of Scotland, and thus you can legally say that you're a Scottish duke. I have to imagine that there's just like a bunch of horse variants of that. It's like just pay $100 and Tootsie Roll Excalibur will be kind of like your horse. You can tell strangers online that Tootsie Roll Excalibur might as well be your horse. Oh, let's go. So it's kind of like my adopted family knew that I was a dork incredibly early on, but they were not really there to like. It was more like, oh, Hal's doing well at stuff, so like we'll just leave him alone. AFTs. Ugh, I hate it. Yeah, I would I don't like I'm trying to think of what I would name a horse, but the thing is I do think Destiny Cracker is really funny. It's just from the or I would name it John Horse, which is also stupid because there's no way John Horse isn't taken. There's no way John Horse hasn't been taken. Yeah, no, I would at the very least though, I wouldn't like name it after myself. I would definitely do like some sort of I kind of like the ones that are like nonsensical combination, like Agnes Tachyon is just kind of like words. I think there's a couple horses that like share the name Agnes, which is like there are kind of like that's why there is like a kind of unofficial like gold family lineage. So we gotta do is like clip that on there. So I get some bits of stuff like that. Hold on, that a little bit of scuffage. Oh, there we go. Also, Symboli Rudolph. I keep every time I see her name, my brain thinks Stromboli. It's like I mean, it's might as well be the same level of just kind of like whatever. But man, strong like a horse named Stromboli is really good. I was thinking the other day, it's like every now and then I get the urge to get a dog. I feel like at some point, I'm going to need to get a dog. Like not that I like dislike dogs, but I feel like at some point there will be like I will need to get a dog for social reasons. Um, and I think about like what I would want to name it. And the other day I was just like, what if I named a dog Gazpacho? Which is like why? Why out of all the names that one? There we go. Like there we go. Windows is telling me a further update will be needed, but not now. Right now, OBS seems to be working fine, so I'm not going to chance it. Yeah, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Stromboli had a very meatball nose. Father and mother of his brother. Yeah, I'm jelly. I know so many VTubers that are second gen nerds, and I'm jelly as shit. I'm jelly as shit. The closest I got, I think I've mentioned before, my uncles are hella nerd. Like there was one that had in his house the scene of Frodo and Sam and Gollum entering Mount Doom, and you're like, oh, so what? He painted it before the Peter Jackson movies, so like he was in the shit. Oh, I have to imagine there's a lot of like actual horses named after My Little Pony. But the thing is, I wasn't raised by them. I was raised by the ones I got, and they're nice people, but like not nerds, not nerds. There we go. Now we gotta. There we go. So now we get the you gotta get the skirts to align. Skirt rear. Okay, so this is the rear skirt. It's the main skirt. Oh, my nephew. I mean, like in Pokemon's kind of tricky because it could be a very nerdy thing, but also sometimes, like, sometimes that's just like a kid's thing too. Yeah, God, having a pet that's just like the pet's name with a little bit. I had a guinea pig named Guinea, um, at one point in the past. I'm sure that exists. I'm sure every single Umamusume has existed, like even before the US version came out in like a MLP form. Like I know this to be true. I don't want to look up Agnes Tachyon My Little Pony because it's going to make me sad, but that absolutely exists, and any pretension otherwise is just cope. Got to get the right side on this. Oh, hey, feels right. Maybe I just hit the angle weird. Do this. Oh, I see. Oh, hold on. I see. There's like little clippy bits in here. I'll figure this out. I'll figure this out. Oh, we're looking for. Oh, let's go. Oh, Caspian's also a very good dog name, to be fair. There's very few dog names to be like, man, that dog name, it's shit. Oh, this okay, that is the wrong one. Okay, that is the wrong one. Okay, that's why it's not fitting well. It's easy enough. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, there we go. There we go. Get her. Keep. This is like baby's first kit. I'm like, fuck. It's just funny though, because like I'm really good at kit bashing, but it's like the model kits are like a whole separate beast. And then we get the rear one under. There we go. There we go. Name a dog Baloney. Baloney's a very good dog name though. Baloney's a very good dog name. Yeah. I am hoping. I'm hoping if a Hal Jr. ever manifests that the I can also make them a big dork. Hey, you got a decent amount of VTubers who are like apparently Nimi's like I'm gonna have a kid. It's like honestly good for her. Hell yeah. If you live your best life. I'm maybe not exactly in her like target audience though, so I might me taking it better is probably like I don't know. A lot of people seem to be kind of like okay with it, which is good because like years ago that would have been like I think for some of them who are like very GFE focused, that is like DefCon 0, like whatever is it, it's DefCon 1 is the worst, right? I forget whichever DefCon is considered the worst one. Little nightmare. Oh god, I remember the game. Never played it myself, but I know that was like a thing that a lot of horror VTubers would do for a little bit. DefCon, yeah, as in like you know like panic, shit's going bad. Uh, it's like a U.S. I believe it's like a U.S. military warning system. I'm very bad about like knowing anything military based though, so like don't 100% rely on me for info on that sort of thing. I think I got it. No, fuck, almost got it. Her nubbin slipped. Ladies, don't you hate it when you try to put on your skirt and your nubbin slips? Sorry, that's a fun sentence. You can't blame me for that one. That's a fun sentence to say. I think the hacker convention's named after that. Like, like flippy. Do I flip it turnways? It looks like there's like a little divot. But I don't know if that's right. I don't know if it's just because I didn't like put everything. Ah! Goodbye. Look. Okay, it's in there. Yeah, this is probably fine then. Okay, there we go. We got Skort. Now now it's time to build the butt. God, no, there is just a Ponzu bit. I mean, that makes sense. You gotta for one of these kits. You have to apologize for being a dad. Really, I always feel like with VAs, I don't feel like you should need to do that, but I guess it's also like a different culture thing too. Let's see, I'm gonna pro on like I'm generally want everyone to find love, but I also understand that like there's some people that's like, yeah, my entire shtick as a person who makes things online is to be like significant other replacement. And like those people I do feel like yeah, you kind of set up the audience you're going to get. So like you do got to be careful about that kind of thing. A lot of people are just like, yeah, no, I just do shit online and then like, you know, they meet someone. It's like that's nice. That's good for them. Good for them. You know, a lot of stuff like that. Tokai for God, the fucking like Croc AI anime girl. It's the weirdest shit because you could like I look at her design And on paper, it should be a design I like. Like it's got a, like the Grok character has a lot of elements that I like. But the entire time I look at him like this is designed by someone who like thinks he gets anime but doesn't. Like there's like a pretension wall between me and like the Animu Grok. Which is funny because like a lot of people who like aren't, they're just like, "Oh, a wooga, sexy lady." I'm just like, "No. There's no soul, there's no heart." And I know it's because it's an AI, but like you can have like AI characters that like resonate and it just didn't work. There's a yeah, exactly. It just feels like it feels like Elon's the guy that has only seen like Darling in the Franxx, and it's like that's peak anime. It's the only anime I'll ever watch. Time to make me a waifu. Like he says waifu. I'm like, God, it's fucking why? How you doing, Jenna? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, there's no like. Listen, there are people that are just like horny smiths. They go to the boner forges every day and they create like mwah, chef's kiss, and you can tell that they're like, yeah, no, they wanted to bang their own character like stupid hard, and like you can feel it. It's a resonation thing. Like genuine perverts are very powerful, but like I mean, I would even argue it's not just not safe for work artists. I mean, there are like not that is a very strong component of not safe for work artist stuff. Um, but like you know, there are people that like make designs that are like very like in their interests, but doesn't necessarily in like a pornographic sense. But like I look at the Grok and I just see like basic taste, like basic like basic like derogatory. No, I like Horny Smith. I like Horny Smith. I like taking things that aren't blacksmithing. I'm apparently my brain operates on dwarf logic. Like you can tell when someone makes a character with like the way like Fubuki like in Hololive terms how Fubuki treats glasses. We are like she she like is a big glasses fan, a fanatic. She gets like it's not just that like the glasses are nice looking. It's about like what they represent and like the character traits and how you're supposed to make a design that like either subverts some expectations for how a character is supposed to act or lean into it. And there's none of that. None of Grok's design informs that Grok is supposed to be a like yeah, basic isn't bad for the Grok. Like here's the thing, like we have a long tradition of characters that are AI themed. You know one that's kind of got she's not quite AI, but like that kind of like robot-y kind of neat theme to it. Hatsune fucking Miku. And that is a design that is like persisted for so long. But she's got the traits. She's got like the little bits of her design integrate like the parts of like the synth voice. You got like the little keyboard that's sometimes on her sleeves, or like the kind of like the color choices. And it's like you were going to make what's ostensibly like I'm Elon Musk. I'm going to make robot wife, but you didn't commit to the robot bit either. Or like yeah, or like Cortana. Is also a good example. Or like fucking Aegis from Persona, where it's like I mean she's a robot. Like it's yeah, it's just like yeah, it's you got so much stuff. Uh yeah, no, this is actually like explicitly Jedi. This is branded a 30-minute sisters thing. Like you I'm pretty sure you can interchange the parts and like with like everything is using the very like similarly constructed sprue. Okay, tightly fit as far it's like a little bit more purchase I can give this thing. You know, even Nero's joke is, I think, originally because like they were using a default one, which has now sort of become the character. I'm a bit more forgiving on too, because like you know, once again, someone gave a shit in there. So some of my favorite robots are the ones that are just like pure robot though. Do you guys know Drossel from Fireball Charming? Drossel's design is really good. She's very robot. Yes, I could tell you to. I like to do the diagram, just like insert. There we go. Onsu obtained. Yeah, let me get you guys a picture of Dross real quick now that OBS is no longer breaking. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna use a figure Drossel because a lot of the Drossel ones are from like the same, like it's just like a butt shot, which the butt shots are fine, but you don't get to see like the also the first season 1 design's kind of whatever. I'm a big fan of season 2 Drossel. Like yeah, look at that fucking design. Look at the fucking, you got like the filigree kind of design, the head, you got the cool like the exaggerated legs and stuff like that. It's really good. Drossel's a really good design. Like a sticker though. I'll put over the Dreadnought. It's fine. Gotta cover up them Agnes feet though. Can't see those Tokions. Did I say that? Oh, Joel's got a nice design. Like he's got like, he was really doing like the ball jointed doll before it got big. So like you can tell that the love for that was there. Oh god, her ponytail bit is like weirdly complicated. Like not in like a impossible way, but I'm like, man, that's more parts than I would expect from what's effectively like a ponytail holder. To be fair, the Drossel's season 1 design has the Miku twin tails, so I can understand why you'd be like, oh yeah, no, that's probably that's like a Robo Miku. Yeah, does Joel draw his own model? I don't know on that. Like, I've interacted with him a couple times. I don't know a huge amount about him, but he seemed friendly enough in my like very, very brief interaction. I think he popped in during like Magic Pendule stream once when I was showing off the Mimic Moto, which was like, huh, okay. 13. There we go. Well, that's really good. Like once again, people who are their own artist mama are very powerful. Though they're burdened with the disease. Like it's that fun back and forth. It's like you have the most intimate control of your model. You can do whatever you want, and like you can really make it. Like the vision is there, but also you're kind of caught in like a sort of Greek tragedy where it's like if you make your own model, you don't have to worry about the cost as much because you just usually just have to rig, and you can like change it whenever. And you can like really like, you don't have to go through intermediary to get like your design ideas out, but then you'll never be satisfied. You'll never be satisfied. There's always going to be something that's off. And I just think that's cruel. Like that's such a like cruel like brainworm. I string Magic Pendule to completion twice. Oh, sorry. It's let's see. It's Fireball Charming. There we go. They're really really short. Also, it was like a Disney, like every now and then, like Disney Japan does some like very strange but interesting shit. So like they're a bunch of like little robot shorts. It's like Drossel is kind of like a bratty robot princess, and then you have her like sort of her like butler mech, which is just like big fucking just like he's not humanoid at all. He's just this like big clunky robo fucker guy. Absolute fucking unit. I don't think I ever see Joel like when I have raids. Like I don't think he's ever online when I'm streaming. I could be wrong. But like I've not ever caught him live. I might not be like I might be doing that horrible thing where I follow him on Twitter and not on Twitch, which is something that happens a lot. I legitimately Magic Pendule is probably my favorite game of all time in a weird way. Because like there's other games like it's like I also consider like maybe Phantasy Star Online's on there, but in terms of like this is a single player game that I've played from start to finish at least 3 or 4 times in my life. It's that. It's got a perfect length for replays, but I also agree the gameplay is bad. Like it's like rock paper scissors, but it's busted as shit. Status effects make the game laughably easy, but The last boss is also stupid hard because it's a game with a rock paper scissors combat system, and he like you know the whole like rock paper scissors and like some asshole will say like bomb. He has that. He has the bomb in rock paper scissors bomb. It's the worst. What does this connect? Okay, so it's just like this. Okay. But it's also got like the voice acting's also kind of jank in the US, and like the translation's funny because like do you have signs that say flesh because they just mispronounce fresh? But by the same token, I really like it's really charming. It's got some are the artists behind I don't think all of Studio Ghibli worked on it. I just do think there was like a Ghibli artist who did a lot of the work. I could be wrong. I always forget that detail. Uh Wilder Myth. I don't think so, no. I, huh. No, I don't think I've heard about this actually. Got that pulled up for later. Yeah. God, no. Do you know what's really fucked up, Vague? Did you know that there was a Magic Pendule gacha game? It was the most advanced version of the drawing engine outside of like a Japanese museum where there's like I think it's just sitting. I only found out about it because Hololive did a fucking collab with it once. It never reached English, and it's like we kind of forget that like a lot of gachas just basically die young or in the womb. They die super quick. This one just never really took off. And it was I tried I downloaded it and everything, and my Japanese was too weak to play it, and I just don't think it did well enough for people to like make an offline version. It's sad because like so it's like that and like fucking Graffiti Kingdom. Yeah, I the thing is I don't think it was actually like called like Magic Pendule. It was just like there is that like the same I forget the same company, but definitely like the same drawing engine was used in it, but like its most advanced form. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, I think this is backwards. I think I did something backwards. Hold on, shut up. Ah, I see what I did. Okay, it wasn't too bad. I just put this part on backwards. I was like, oh no, did I fuck it up? Okay, I put two parts on backwards. I did. Okay, we got this. Oh, okay. Gotta like really mush that fucker up in there. Angles on this are kind of jank, but I think we got it. Fuck. Okay. Also, Matthew, have yourself a good night. Take it easy, yo. But yeah, like, did I fuck this up again? Hold on. I fucked this up. I think I got it now. Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, I think I just got like too wrapped in the yap, and like I was just building this entirely wrong. I got this now, and this is actually fitting good. There we go. All right, now time to get the fucking. Oh wait, this is not ponytail. This is the tail. Okay, I think this is the last of the brown sprue too, which is nice. The nice feeling of just like taking a sprue and just chucking it. Oh, hold on. Okay, just like why are there brown ribbons? I don't understand why there's brown ribbons, but okay. But yeah, no, I like every now like I remember like growing up to it's like sometimes you would see stuff you're like, oh, I can't wait for the future of video games. I bet the future of video games is gonna have like really cool stuff, and then I just see the future of video games. I'm like, man. Which I think I'm able to cope more with because like TRPGs and like yeah, they're probably optional parts. But yeah, like definitely like TRPGs and like minis and stuff like that has definitely like cushioned the blow of that. Like, yeah, I don't have to worry about like video games being kind of like weird and jank now because I can just build a model kit of a horse. And that's basically fine. Oh, I didn't get that. Like, get that much horse. Oh, I might have snipped this a little too much in a potentially bad way. There we go. There's this. Psycho girls have the handlebars on the top of their head. I would assume so. Actually, yeah. I imagine if you did like Umamusume with motorcycles, um, you would do. They would basically. I imagine they would have like a headband. They would have a head like the front of the motorcycle. They would have like a headband equivalent of that. I think that's how you would do something equivalent. There was a like cute girls doing cute things slice of life show about motorcycles. I remember it's called like something S. That was the one where there is Stig but a woman is just one of the characters. There's just fucking Stig from Top Gear as just like a woman. And the joke is like, I mean, she does the Stig thing and never takes off her helmet, but there's also an implication that she's like not a high schooler like everyone else is, but she's like a grown ass woman and probably just like maybe the principal, I think. Which is a really silly joke, but yeah, they kind of do the thing where they sort of just casually talk about like motorcycles, and like one of them's like a big Suzuki fangirl, and the other one is just sort of like new to it, and like there's like a one of girls has this like really like nice curly hair too, which you don't get to see very much in anime. It's very, very nice. The actual series is kind of like I I do enjoy. There's a genre of like a guy has a very specific interest, and I say guy in general interest. A person has an interest, and they're like, "Oh, I want to talk about my interest and share my interest. I'll make a series where there's just cute girls who also are really into my interest." Like you got like Girls in Panzer, you got that Yudu Camp. What's some other ones? Frame Arms Girl Frame Arms Girl is probably the closest you would get to this. It's like Frame Arms Girl is functionally like what if Gundam Build Fighters was more about like actually just like what if Gundam Build Fighters was more about Plamo, but like in a more grounded sense and not like doing like battles with it, just having Plamo and stuff. Right? Oh, I never connected to the upper torso. What's going on here? Got tie. There we go. I The funny thing is I've been thinking about like my brain is like, what would I do for a wargaming one? And I keep thinking of a Turnip 28 cute girls doing cute things. Like I can see it in my brain. I can see it in my brain. Also, Moss, thank you for the Bezos bucks. I do like them Bezos bucks. Like, what's it called? Um, I still need to. So I have not watched Dress Up Darling. I need to watch it because like I I've sort of just seen it out and about, and I've been like, whatever. I don't think I really comprehended like how much of the series is just like two dorks falling in love through a niche hobby, which is all kinds of my jam. That's the shit that gives me life. Yeah, you got these fucking you got a fucking like tricolored sprue. Like ain't that some shit? Yeah, like there is that does exist, but not in anime form. There's a there's a manga called Quick Start that's kind of similar in premise to what I'm talking about. But I was thinking about like, okay, in a turnip one, the main character would be would be a girl who is like new to a school. She just transferred and she's looking for a club to join. And she sees the turnip club and she's like, oh, gardening would be fun. And then she shows up and then she's just a bunch of like anime girls playing Turnip 28. And every character would be based on of a Turnip 28 cult. So you got the ones that are like what's it called? So you'd have like a tall girl for like the Lopers one, and then you got like a very loud girl with like a kind of like a megaphone for the Grand Bombard, stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. Like this one was 40 something, and normally these are like $20 to $30 kits. There's absolute like that was kind of the premise of these originally, where it's like, hey, like Gundam is not the most expensive license for like Plomo. It's not too bad. However, like when you get Gundam, you are paying for the Gundam like stuff. And the 30-minute stuff was like more generic, so it's like, oh, they're cheaper, but then you're getting licensed 30-minute stuff. And yeah, and I was just like, okay, just extrapolate on that. There's a bunch of mercenary cults in Turn Up. And I was like, oh, they would be like the rich school. They would be like the rich school who are like have like they're really snooty and stuff like that. Oh, let's go. The problem is I don't know how to draw. I would need to learn how to draw anime, and then I could maybe get something going. Okay, there we go. We got on to the backside. Unfortunately, they always spraying for color for 1 bit. This spread's weird too. Like, why does it go straight across? It should just go boom, 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 but it just goes boop. Yeah, then they did like the kit stuff. I still think they're worth it. Like, this isn't bad. This is not bad. I mean, so the thing with one is like he's like, even though like his art is very primitive and he's getting better and whatnot, the guy like genuinely has like good design sense and character like writing. Which is why I think One Punch Man, because you're like, haha, the art's bad. I mean, in the original like webcomic, but like the guy like kept the schedule and like his story was good, which is how I think he drew the attention. Yeah, I would like the Bochi one too, but yeah, they do be like, yeah. I feel like if you're spending $50, you could get a better quality Plomo kit. Get you one of the nice Ava ones. Like, scoot my poster over. I'm generally of the belief that like, yeah, like because if you think about like, sure, all the designs that have been like fixed by Murata, or like the right bit have been like fixed by Murata or by like the anime crew. They're still really good though. Like the bones are there. Yeah. And like sometimes like you like the jank adds to the humor as well. These are okay. D1 and D3. Okay, I see what's going on now. Okay. Oh. Is the music dead? Oh fuck. Have you guys not been hearing any music this whole time? Hold on. It's capturing the same audio source. What the fuck? Wait, let me fix that real quick. Thank you for letting me know. There we go. Hey, we back. There we go. Oh, I probably did. Whenever I have to do a restart, I get extremely flustered. It's hell, because I'm like, oh, people are gonna leave. And a lot of you guys stay around. Don't get me wrong, but like, you do get that like gut shot of like, well, the stream is going well, and now it's just gonna be worse, or like, and like things are gonna be kind of jank. So I probably did miss that when I was trying to get everything back up and running as quickly as possible. I do appreciate you mentioning it several times, though. I appreciate everyone who mentioned it, even if I missed it. Keep mentioning it and stuff, because that's really, really helpful for me. Okay, so we're just getting like one arm at a time. 6 and 8. 8. There we go. Let's here. Go. Let's go. Let's go. We'll see. Yeah, you guys. I think some of you are like, ooh, free hell points. Hi there, HR. Yeah, I figure if this stream gets muted on the YouTube side, I'm chancing it a bit with the Umamusume. I feel like it's probably fine. It's probably fine. I say is like fucking Cygames is sending like ninjas to my house to explode my bones, like jelly bones. Oh, just leave it. There we go. The funny thing is I have some arms from a different set. I could just slap them on there, but then like she's not gonna have her like fun little bracer things. So it's like, what's the point? Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. No, not my carrots. But I need Kisatan Black. Well, the funny thing is, like, a trade-in that does kind of exist. So what I've seen, I actually found like a YouTube channel that's basically doing that. One of the, well, like I've seen two. One of them was basically taking a bunch of like V-Sense and using that to play EDH. There was another one too that was like, I don't know if those were actually VAs or not, but they were talking about like the new kill. They were talking about like the Tyrannid kill team back when it was new. Entirely in Japanese, could not understand shit, but I was just like, what the fuck? Every now and then there's some like wild shit on like the Japanese side of the hobby sphere, and I love it. I love it. Yep. No. I don't want Cygames to assess, because I feel like out of all of them, Cygames have the power to do so. They got... Cygames is such an interesting company where it's like, they operate in the realm of gotchas, but they got their like own anime studio together, and like the gotchas like I remember like Grand Blue was like they wanted to do a fantasy game, but like, you know, small company don't got funds for that kind of thing, so they made a gotcha, and then they did Relink, which I was excited for Relink for years, and then it came out, and this is a thing that keeps happening in my life. A game that I was like, this will never ever come out, comes out when I'm a VTuber, and you'd be like, ooh, Hal, you could just play as a VTuber. No, I understand. What I do as a VTuber is very narrow, and I got very limited time for things. I'm definitely not gonna do like a whole ass long Grand Blue like RPG thing. What is going on with this? Like, it's mostly fitting. That feels like too exposed. Go more like that. Probably more like that. Get like a little bit of like elbow bend. Hey, that's probably it. I don't know. I don't know if Relink is working. I know it was like, when it was played, it was definitely in that thing where it's like, I don't know if this is a good game or if this is just flavor of the month, or like a lot of people I do know. There's a lot of VTubers that were like, I will do those like big those big grind things, like the big Grand Company fights or whatever. 8, 5, B. 15, 16, 17. Look at this, everybody. 15, 16, 17. Wow. Going back to the idea that we're just like fucking just like people have just seen a cell phone for the first time. Man, it's so refreshing when a sprue has all the sprue parts and they're right next to each other. Whoa, isn't that a novel concept, Games Workshop? Whoa. Whoa. Wild. I love sequential numbers. Yippee. Oh yeah, she's just like hanging out there. Where do I tuck her at? I guess I can put her like here. She's not covering any important directions there. Ah, fuck. Like for me, I'm like, okay. I can understand trying to min-max sprue space, but please, for the love of God. You know what? I don't care if part 1 connects to part like 127. If 1 and 127 are next to each other, cool. That's what I want. I want the part that I want to be next to each other. I don't want to have to go 1 to 2, and then 1's on one sprue, 2's on another sprue, and 3's on a third sprue. Like G-dubs, are you high? Like, what's happening here? How have we fallen so hard for what should be like a very easy to grasp universal concept, you know? It would be like a fucking miracle on like a Warhammer model, but on this model, it's just like, yeah, no. But like, what's the big deal? This shit happens all the time. Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay. Every now and then it fucks with me that like I'll put a part in and it like shrinks down. I'm like, this is a lot bigger. I do like me a good ball and socket build. I do like me a good ball and socket build. That's why I like 3D printing models typically. Like a lot of the ones I like the ones from my favorite Beastie Arm ones, a lot of turnip stuff, multi-part kits that are like, a lot of them do have flat arms, to be fair. I don't mind flat arms for kit bashing, but I do understand like the joys of having a wiggly ball and socket joint. I found empty. Oh hell yeah! Glad your flesh and/or blood went very well. So nice. Get on there. Guys, it said 30-minute missions, but it's taken, well, I yapped for half an hour. Then I had maybe a small reset minute. For this, I should be able to snap this like a lot more. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I have it hella back. Oh, I have it just like hella turned around, I think. Yeah. This one was fine. Still not right. Hold on. I missed. Needs to snap a bit. Don't know why it's not. It could also be that I have this part backwards, which I'm not totally. Could be distinctly possible. Really not any different. There, Miss Sister. Oh yeah, you should. There's also now 30-minute fantasy, which is like his arm joint. Did I get the right connections? Okay, hold on. It was 6 and 8. 6 and 8. It's just like, does it go like way deeper that I'm like missing? I can try to fix her arms later. At the very least, it's fine. It bends. That's all I need. Oh, now it's time to get this. Like, I guess all the complexity on this model is just the fucking like arms and legs. I'm okay with that. Let's see, 14 and 16. But yeah, I've actually considered getting some of the 30-minute fantasy stuff. They look really cool. Yeah, I have like display space is kind of rough. So like in hindsight, like I probably shouldn't have picked up this kit. Do I regret? No, not really, but like, you know. Oh, okay. So C14 on this. Oh, there we go. But it's like flat display space in my household is at a premium. I really wish I lived near an IKEA store. Like I would love to get some like IKEA shelves for so I could just like display some minis and stuff. Actually, probably not minis, probably just more bookshelves to be honest. I'm at the point where like my bookshelves don't really contain themselves fully and it drives me nuts. A16. 20, 23, 21, 16. There we go. Oh, it's pink. Okay, I was looking for a different color. Night, hell yeah, let's go. I think that's also the thing too. Is like I still also don't even like buy those. Like I was like, well, I could get those, and probably not build them, or I could just get some like more mini stuff that I definitely will be doing things with. Oh, this is her like weird shoulder. Okay, I was like, what is this? She's got like a special little shoulder like flourish thing. Okay, that suddenly makes a lot more sense with it. There we go. Yeah, I have a Kallax, I believe. I have a Kallax with 2 stacks, and those are good because my TRPG books are heavy as fuck, and it stops like, you know, it holds on to them pretty well. But I would like another. Or like a proper, or just get a Billy. I think getting a Billy would probably be more beneficial for me in the long run. There we go. Now I gotta get her cuff. Cuff is also a bunch of shit. Oh, and then I gotta go to the hand store and figure out what hand I want for her. She's got so many hand options. I think I like kind of like the big like open hand stuff. I think that's the good stuff. Mace Project. Hey, let's go. Thank you. Oh yeah, I mean like sewing seems like a fun hobby. I know very little about sewing, but like I can see that being useful. Plus that does open up like cosplaying as well as like an adjacent hobby. You could do the fun hobby comboing. And yo, I'm going to the hand store. You all want anything at the hand store? I feel like I'm making a joke that I don't fully remember the context for. Like, I don't think it's a soup store thing. That was the soup store Code Geass thing was always like a thing that I never saw originally, and I had to pick up like knowledge on what the fuck that was years later. I was like, I don't know. It's like it was like decently big in like weeb circles, but I just missed the original, like when it was in its heyday. People, you don't fucking know that? How? I'm like, no, I don't. I don't. Just okay. This. Oh, there's also a 15. I should get one. Got the sprue outs. There we go. Yeah, see the I Bet Soup thing. It's like I'm aware of it now. I can't quote it, but I at least know what the fuck is going. I have context now. The context is the important bit. It's there we go. $17 and an 18. Yeah. Probably should have got these like one at a time, and that's probably fine. I say having a scenario that's probably not fine. Yeah, no, Plumo's like weird because it's like adjacent hobby to everything I do, and I do like doing it because like one of them, like when it comes to minis, I still think one of the most relaxing things is the build process. Like, because that's another one of those. Is like you know when you're building, everything is at its best. The potential is there. Sometimes just a raw mechanical put stuff together is feels good, which is funny because I still got like Fulgrim. I need to do some special kit bashing too, but I got like a bunch of like infractors and stuff I still got to make. I mean, hey, let's go. That is a pro mom maneuver. Like, yo, got your dog accessories. Hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. That's very nice of her, though. Very, very nice. Listen to the other... A little bit of scuff. Like, this is also, like, why I don't, like... I've actually never properly painted a Plomo kit. Like, I think I might have experimented very briefly with, I think I experimented very, very, very briefly with, like, trying to do, like, panel lighting and stuff. Like, something like this. Oh, I see it. Okay, there's like a little... There's an alignment nubbin. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm having fun doing this, so that this I could see this being like a, every now and then as a treat, I might get a like maybe like a little Plomo kit. I do also have I have a Megami device Lancer that I think I've mentioned like off and on for years. I've had this thing. It's just kicking around, in my stuff. Just but waiting, biding her time until she's built. Ah, uh oh. Also, benefit to this being colored plastic is the fact that I can see it in my carpet. Oh yeah, there's like Mihono Bourbon and I think like one other that's like a robo horse. I also appreciate that the side games just doesn't give a fuck. They're like, yeah, whatever, robot horse. We're gonna introduce a robot horse. What you gonna do about it? Got this. Oh, I see. There's like, it's a very interesting fit. There we go. Yeah, I would like to more. Oh, get to his pants and a reverse tank top. It's kind of adorable, but I can see why he would need trimmed. So that's a fun look. Yeah, I saw the Hulk Hulk Hogan died. That's what the fuck is up with, like, I mean, him and Ozzy were both old, so it's like, well, not even that surprising that like either one perished. They were both in that like age bracket of like they're old and their body is like mostly high grade chemicals. Hulk Hogan was probably like lingering steroids, and then like Ozzy is like every drug known to man and some known only to gorillas. So yeah, I'm not sad about either of them passing. It's just a funny combo. Okay, let me get one of these. Okay, there's like two-part. Like the one where she's doing like a little fun finger. That one. There we go. Let's get that. Let's get that. Actually, let me look at the hand first. It's B18. Oh, that's good. That's good civilization. Let's go. Yeah, let's go with this hand. So the reason I thought she had like bi-colored gloves, I guess not. I guess she's got two different colored gloves, but none of them are combined. Halfway times are exactly the same. Oh god, that's once again. It's like I really love how they do like they take like the real world lore, and they just kind of do like, such a job with it. I swear I've seen like this is one of those things I keep hearing that I don't know how true it is, because it's like what is like you've seen that thing. It's like that's bullshit, but I believe you. I keep hearing some like weird rumors that like Ozzy was like at a genetic level built different. Like he had some sort of like weird like Neanderthal throwback where he was just like really resistant to drugs. And like that's, I mean, I would believe it considering like apparently I was just like looking him up because I was like, well, I haven't like looked up Ozzy for a while, and he's talking about doing like cereal boxes filled with cocaine, which is like a lot. And it's like, it could be real. It also sounds like the kind of bullshit story you tell when you're a rocker that consumes a bunch of drugs. Like it's absolutely sounds like a fucking like rocker's tall tale. But I also would believe it. It's in that like weird like limbo zone where it's like I said, it's bullshit. That sounds like bullshit, but I believe you at the same time. Exactly, because I feel like he would have like, what was it? There was like a thing that I saw that like when I was looking up his stuff, because like I'm aware of Ozzy Osbourne, but I don't know his like deep like history and stuff. Apparently there was a story where like he did LSD I think once. Actually this kind of relates to what I'm doing today. What I've heard is he did LSD once. He did like 10 tabs in one go. and then apparently got into an argument with a horse and lost. And then he swore off LSD. Wait. Fuck, this is the wrong hand. Oh, I did the wrong joint. Oh, I can't use this hand. Do HB4. It's okay, I can pivot to a different one. Also, like, pretty good. It told the horse to fuck off. Yeah, the horse told him to fuck off. Yeah. Yeah, it's... Like, I have to imagine his early life was just a bunch of shit like that. Where it's just like, oh, fuck it. I'm just like, you know. I have to imagine the entire time he's like, yeah, I'm gonna die at like 27, I guess. No, it's the opposite. Ozzy found his destined Uma, and it was like, you're on the wrong path, my lad. He's like, fuck, you're right. Oh, this is like the more rubbery material too. Okay. Got like the slightly bendier hands. How am I doing on time? Okay, I got an hour to get like both arms and the legs done. I think I can do that. I think I can do that. Because I mostly got this hand done. Alright, now this one should be... Yes, there we go. Yippee! Excellent. Oh, I probably need to like push this down, maybe? I feel like there's like a couple of these parts I need to like get like a stronger snap on, but like I'm afraid of exerting too much pressure because I don't want to fucking explode it. Alright. Right arm of the Forbidden One. You know, I can actually do like... She's at the point where I can put the head on because I think it's just all limbs. Oh, look at her. I still need to do her story, but she's cute. She's got that like crazy, not crazy, like fun Genki energy. There we go. I guess her arm needs fixed or whatever. Eating so much meat, drinking that if you want to live a long life. Yeah, there's. I mean, that seems to happen a lot. I've heard basically the same equivalent of like person lived like the unhealthiest life. I mean, you do kind of go to that thing where it's like, yeah, there is a lot of genetics to living long. Like you would like to think that like, oh, I took care of myself, I ran, whatever, but like, you know, like if all of a sudden you get diabetes, like type 1 diabetes because you got it from like, you know, like your family, what the fuck are you gonna do? Nothing. Perish, I guess. That sucks, but like, meanwhile, Ozzy is just like, can I shoot heroin directly to my ass? And then like, yeah, lived so long that he kept trying to perform and they had to wheel his ass on the stage. Yep. Well, Amazon let me know that I need to order, I'm doing a project where I need to make 20, do I get this printed out actually? Yes, I was talking about wanting to do like a turnip project. Check these out. I did the look out. I wear gloves? Yeah, I'm wearing gloves. Gloves. Oh god, that's gonna fucking suck. I mean, I can see how painkillers would fuck up his performance. Yeah, Steve-O I find funny because he did like legitimately like turn his life around in like a very like fun way. For that hydrate. Pure. There we go. Let's get the little jointy bit. 5 and 7. Once again, wow, I love it. They put the parts I need like right next to each other. 5 and 7. Sneep. Perfect. I like Plamo. Plamo is fun. Like this is making me like probably won't do it a lot. As a treat, I might sneak in some more Plamo projects because this is very cozy. Oh yeah, he did that. Yeah. It's kind of weird that like I don't know. I do, like, I feel bad in, like, the sense that, like, a person died, but a lot of celebrity deaths really don't affect me. I'm trying to think of, like, I don't actually know one that I would be, like, genuinely, like, bummed out. I don't mean that to be like, yeah, I'm so cool, I'm unaffected by anything. It's just more like, I don't know. I gotta... I'm trying to follow, like, the angling that they're using, too. Like, maybe... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that one went really far in. Like... Oh, fuck! Okay. Wait, hold on then. What's up with this one? Ah! Oh boy! Hold on. Here we go. Oh yeah, I can see Bowie being a big one. Yes, it's like... Okay, so the bottom part seems to be kind of sunk in. Back is... So just because, like, the... I think it's just because the joints turned up. Hold on. Oh, okay. The fuck? I thought I did that earlier and it didn't work, but whatever. I think there was just like a slight angle issue and I just didn't apply enough pressure. Well, there we go. I really also like to, I think I could also do something similar for, like, maybe not. I really like this arms outstretched pose though. Like, this is very good. Like, it's like, yeah, get that kira kira. No, David Bowie's hella dead. No, David Bowie's dead. Like, he even put the, like, Black Star was even sort of like, I am coming to terms with dying. Here is my occult sort of, like, final, like, I know David Bowie's work really, really loosely, but I do remember the last podcast episode that kind of, like, explained some of the more, like, kind of, like, occult leanings to all of this stuff, which I thought was really, really neat. Oh boy, the noodle's rolling. So Steve, have yourself a good night and take it easy, yo. Yeah, no, it's still... I don't understand. It's not... Like... It's hotter right now than it has been in my room for a while. And, like, that's not that surprising in, like, the grand scheme of things. But... Oh, boy. But, like, it's not as hot. I'm actively melting in what should be totally fine. Okay. Oh, these are D's. There's D's. Wait. Oh wait, it's a skin. Oh wait. Huh. She does have an exposed... She has one singular exposed armpit. Okay, sure, why not? How you doing, Patrick? How you doing? Welcome. Yeah. I was showing off Drossel and everyone. Because we were talking about how Grok is effectively what a guy who's only seen one show ever, and that's Darling in the Franxx, thinks that what is like a hot anime lady. There was no boner soul to the anime Grok's design. Which is a very weird hill that I will continue to not die on. Or will die on. No, I will die on that hill. Boner soul is real, and you know exactly what I mean when I say boner. That's what this piece was. Okay, earlier I cut this piece off like way too early. Finally. That's good. That means it's just not going to just like flop around my table just all weird. All floppy and shit. Yeah, so he did like apparently if you buy like Grok like super premium or whatever, there's like a kind of like anime avatar to Grok now. Like it's like a blonde lady with like big boobs and like lingerie and stuff, but anime style. She actually looks a lot like she look like, if you remember Misa from Death Note, she actually looks a lot like her. Like, to the point where, like, there would probably almost be a case for suing. Yeah, but yeah, it really is just her from Death Note. And like, it's, oh, once again, they're like, the character's design in the manga was trying to convey something, and then Rock is just like, lady. There we go, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot how many, like, I forgot how many just like features of Twitter have gone away because like he did a very public like whoopsie and he's like, I must block this. I never really like browsed people's likes. I know some people did specifically because that's how they would find like cool art and stuff. There's only 3 model kits for Umamusume trade-in. It's Special Week, Teio, and Silent Suzuka. Effectively, like, sort of like the main 3 of the show. As far as I'm aware. Which you know makes sense. I would love if there were more, but I just don't see that. I don't see that happening anytime soon. Here we go. Now we gotta go 16, 17. $15 and $16 on C. So it's most divorced man. Dude. Oh, sorry. I read Elon, thought he said elf. I'm like, I don't think I got divorced energy. I shouldn't. I've never been married. I would be very baffled if I had divorced energy. I'd be like, oh boy, something has gone wrong. But yeah, no, he's kind of got that like a dad that is divorced, and like he's trying to connect to his son who likes anime, and like he doesn't really get it, and isn't really like actually interested enough to like look into it. Like it would be like if somebody's dad like, hey, I heard you like anime, son, and he just rolls up with like a Goku shirt that he bought at the mall. Like one of those like Goku shirts where he's just like smoking a blunt and he's got chains and like Piccolo is also there too. Like one of those shirts, because at the end of the day it doesn't matter for him. The thing is just to get something that he wants, and like in that case would be trying to reconnect with a teenage son, and then maybe they would bond and they would learn the true meaning of like different age groups and whatnot. But nah, I think he just wants weed. I think he wants weed points and also just like trying to like smoke screen other bullshit. Yeah, I usually got like chill energy. I think it's because I was like, it's something that I've noticed. I need to mix it up more. I've gotten really like complacent in my VTubing. So it's like I need more streams to keep you nerds on your toes. I need to bring the whimsy back, which is what like this was definitely. I feel like the whimsy was strong today. I feel good in my whimsy. Oh yeah, it's like, there we go. You back here. Like a goody shirt. Of course he does. Of course he did. It'd be interesting if you ever watch an anime that wasn't made in the last like 5 years or so, and then also wasn't Evangelion, because I feel like that's what he would like default to. I feel like that's what he would default to if someone's like, Elon, what's the one anime you've watched that isn't just like 5 years old? And it would be that. It would 100% be that. Now I gotta get the right glove. Hold on. She's got like this like. It's really bizarre. There's a dark sprue on here. I need to make sure I get the right one. Oh. There we go. I want this one. Doing a little pose. Like, yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm not surprised on that. Doesn't he have just like a lot of kids because of like in vitro fertility? Is it really 5 years? Fuck. Jesus. I hate the passage of time. Also, Nintendo, have yourself a good night as well. Take it easy, yo. I hate the passage of time. 2007's 5 years ago. Fuck! I hate it. I hate it here. Wait, wait. Oh, so sorry. It's more than that. It's 8. Oh my god, it's 8 years. Real? Oh. My brain still registers that show as being like semi-recent. Oh no, like that real bad knife move towards my finger, but we all Gucci. All right. Oh, this is purple. This is a purple according to like the color guide. Sure, why not? File here. All right, so I need 1 and 3 again. Okay, that's easy enough. Oh, I believe you. I believe you. It's just more. It's more for me. Just like the passage of time continues to fuck with my shit. There we go. Yeah, COVID has done irreparable damage to my passage of time, and I don't think it'll ever recover. Also, because I'm just getting old, so like I get that compounding kind of thing. Yeah, Solo Leveling's one of those shows that like I don't know anyone who watches it, and I like usually my interactions with it are people making fun of it because it's just kind of like teenage boy wish fulfillment. Like, yeah, I did like a really cool super murder, and yeah, I'm real badass, and I got like infinity swords, and my key is the most. I don't know. You know what's a really funny show for me personally that like I've not seen but I have a very weird opinion on? Do you guys know the anime 7 Deadly Sins? Like, are you guys familiar with that? Like, hold on, let me definitely like sticking the wrong one in here. There we go. I think I got the right one. 1 and 3. Yeah, I got 1 and 3. Did I get 1 and 3? Yeah. Oh. See. Okay, fuck it. All right, I'm gonna show you the thing. There we go. Let me see if I can find this. Deadly Sins anime. It's weird because like it's a show that like I've only seen it in the context of like the most like slop collabs and like gacha games that nobody has ever played and like will not last for more than a year. It seems like here we go. So this is it. I know nothing about it. It could be a totally fine anime, but I've never seen anyone like talk about it or seen a clip from it or anything. And this could just be like a limited thing on my part. But then it's like I'll see it. It's like, hey, in Fuckbusters 7, you can get John from 7 Deadly Sins. Wow. And if you spend $20 now, you get 300 kerfluffles, which you could turn into like 10 schmoob rolls. How you doing, Shadow? Yeah, it's this one. Is that a lemon pig? Lemon pig is over here. Oh yeah, my rotator probably. Yeah. Here's a lemon pig. Glad. I like when I like move it farther back. I get. Why have I had my camera so close? I'm getting like way better visual like clarity in this one. Probably because I need to fuck with the lights a bit. But yeah, I guess I never fucked with the lights since I started using. I've been doing like a lot more zoomed in. Might have to fuck with some shit later. Oh, did they just bork it? Okay. With less pointless romance than incest. Wait, so in this case, are you wanting the incest, or does it have more incest? I won't judge you either way. I'm just that qualifier is very funny. Maybe this is not. This is HB. What? Hold on. Did I just like manifest a piece that doesn't exist? Where's the rest? Okay. E. Fucker, it's the wrong one. There's an E? Okay. One of these is labeled purple. The other one isn't. I guess we're going open-handed again. Weird. Okay. Also looking back at the audience approval. I was just like, it's like, huh? If you're gonna do it, just fucking whole ass it, you know? Actually, no, hold on. They do give you enough joints on here that I could like. It's 2 and 3. Oh yeah, I can do this. Why am I giving up the hand I want? Stick that one over there. I guess they do also want to give you multiple of these so you can like adjust the joints and shit. Which one do I cut out? 3. There we go. No step here. I mean, usually there isn't. I'm just like huh? Okay. Can I kiss my sister on the mouth? Huh? Audience? It's like just kind of like sheepishly going for that is a very funny concept. Okay, there we go. She got any other? No, this is just a bare. Once again, she has an outfit with one singular armpit. Which is certainly a look. Here we go. That's a cute pose. Oh. Let's do this. And let's see. Okay. Maybe I wonder. What if they just like ran out of budget, which is why they were trying to do like a bunch of like gotcha collab stuff. Where they're like, listen, we need funds like real bad. What can we do? I don't know. Fart Master 7, the gotcha game. Let's go for it. We need... Okay, so this is basically like this sprue is just mostly just foot now, which is easy enough. But I might even go a little bit longer just to if I need to get this done in one stream. I'm feeling it. Cut that. Maybe I cut the wrong one. She's pretty good though. Oh, I should also like once again put her like vaguely off to the side. There we go. The funny thing, I was like, part of me was like, am I actually gonna have to play Umamusume on stream? And I probably won't. I probably don't got to. Which is great, excellent. Because for me, I wouldn't be sad because I do genuinely like the game, but like for me, it's just keeping the kind of caprice longer. Just like yeah. Horse stream, nah. I will only build figures. Speaking of which, I gotta like. I'm just waiting. Like we're at that thing now where like people. I don't know how many Saturnine boxes are in the wild. Like my hobby store had one, which I was like, I don't think you should have this at this point. I don't think you should be selling it at this point. But they had one. And like I already got one through Squid, so I'm not gonna like double dip, especially because like I would probably not buy any of the Horus Heresy boxes if it wasn't for like all you guys in your Squid box have been helping out big on that one. I wouldn't be which is funny because that's like the whole reason we know about it. It's just some guy just like, hey, how much is this worth? I'm gonna sell it. That's a good deal. Use my shittier clippers and just do some quick sprue collapse. Hey, here's a nice feature too. Look, if you want to clip the sprue in half, they have like little nubbins that you can clip to like lessen the pressure on your blades. Games Workshop, please. Sprue Tech. That's not even a big deal. You already do multi-part sprues. Three 28. Okay. But yeah, it's a combination of that, and it's like all the people that are sort of like in the like the G-Dubs influencer program are also getting theirs early, and they're post them online. I'm like, man, I want Big Robot, but I'm also realizing like, oh, I still got a bunch of Emperor's Children stuff. I'm curious which one will get done first. I think probably my Emperor's Children stuff will be wrapped up. I've actually also been doing the scripting about some of that stuff too, which is nice. I'm like a couple pages in. I'm trying to get like, I'm realizing that my brain doesn't want to sit down and do one whole script for a YouTube video. What it wants to do is just get sporadic ideas throughout the day. So instead of trying to fight it, instead of trying to actually fight it, my plan is just to be like, okay, I'll just write down things as my brain thinks of them. And then eventually I'll get one complete, and then I launch it. But to be fair, I don't think that's like I'm not the only one doing it. I think like Rada from Rank 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! Has gotten some scripts that have been like in his docket for ages. Like, oh, there's a heal. I was like, why is this not sticking? Heal is C20. What are we doing on this one? Oh, there's another one that's like wrapped up. Yay, consolidating sprues. It feels so good. I'm debating about saving these too. There was I saw a really bitchin' build. Oh, this one's even got like a ooh, God, these are so well engineered. Fucking hell. This isn't even fucking. This is like fucking. Oh, this is Bandai. Why do I think this is Kotobukiya? Why? Why do I think this is Kotobukiya? That's not even close to being correct. But let's go. Fuck, I'm blanking on that. Oh yeah, but it's just like, you know, like maybe I just gotta make the process easier for my brain. If it's like go real scattershot writing stuff, and then eventually something will coalesce. Because that's also how I GM. Like, I think I've tried to sit down and like, I'm going to be planning a session now. And a lot of times that doesn't work, but I'll be like driving and I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna, it's like listen to some music. I'll get some ideas. I'll jot that down in the notes. Oh, okay. The demo. Hey, let's go. I don't know if I'll be able to play this weekend Trench Crusade. I'll be playing something. My area's been feeling like a bit of a turn up, like renaissance again, so I've been leaning into that. I think the plan is that like next week I'll probably be playing Trench Crusade, but fuck yeah, let's go. I've been there. I guess she's gonna be there, unfortunately. That's fine. See? I'm pretty excited about it. The group I got now, the other group is pretty good. Both groups are filled with hags, so if you like hags playing TRPGs, boy, do I got the stuff for you. Okay, that's backup mouth. Dude, I almost want to like collecting all the like the junk sprues behind me, but I kind of want to save like this one in case I ever do the other mouth later. That like the most like awkward way to do that. I want the possibly having. Oh yeah. That's a good way to do it too. There we go. Now I should be able to free this little idiot. There we go. Now it's just like. Oh wait, there's 2 night. Yeah, oh god, yeah, no, bullet points are the way I plan. Like, I think, like, my best ever planning was during Blades in the Dark, where it's just, like, see what they're gonna do at the end of a session, like, just get a general idea for what they're planning. I know that game had like a heist roll, but and I understand what the heist roll is for in that context. It's like, hey, don't feel like your players need to be like caught up like overthinking. What is okay? I need to find. Oh, that's A. Oh, there we go. Oh, she's just got more white on here. Okay. But yeah, I would like ask what they're gonna do and like give it like usually they would kind of know what they were planning on doing for the next session. So it's like, okay, I got that set up. And then I would sort of like write a bunch of bullet points of stuff that I want to happen. If it didn't happen, like I wouldn't do any like quantum ogre bullshit. I would just be like, okay, I can just like put that in my docket for later. Because there'll always be more sessions, and like an idea that's good in one session will be good in another, you know? Yeah, get some questions. Yeah, I find it's also too like really, it's something that I can't do for these VTuber one shots, just because like sort of their ephemeral nature. I am very much a GM that loves to GM with my player. Like, I love getting their like ideas and feedback and stuff like that, and like they're kind of get them like really integrated, which I can't necessarily do for these kind of streams because like, you know, a lot of them are newer and this is just kind of a one shot. The Lancer TRPG will be streamed. I need to do an offline session for like, I usually do the session 0 offline because a lot of the times the players in these are new, and like I think a session 0 stream could be fun, but I also feel like that's hell for like somebody who's like, a lot of them are like, and I understand they're nervous about playing a TRPG because TRPGs already make some people very nervous. Now imagine you have to do like your first run of TRPG on stream, and some people just like get like real antsy about that. In a way, I totally get it. How you doing, 20 Committee? Welcome. How you doing? Also, Zetai, have yourself a good night and take it easy, yo. I will continue to have big horse fun. But like probably to date, my favorite like campaign I've gotten to run. It was a space fantasy game, and prior to that, I was like, okay, everybody make a space like space fantasy species. They can be basically whatever you want. They will get, depending on like how powerful they are, is probably like how integrated they're going to be into the setting. Like, you know, if you're doing like crazy space dragons or some shit, which was funny because that's what I was doing. But like, if it was like too buck wild, like we had one guy who basically like, yeah, these guys are like immortal soul reavers that live on the edge of space. And like, it made sense to have them like not show up super often, because when they showed up, it was like, oh fuck, shit's bad. And it was just great because like I got the players were invested. I got a bunch of like cool idea seeds. I'm also really big on those like creativity breeding under like restrictions. So like the more like little like real restrictions you put on me for an idea, the more the group churns. Yeah. Yeah. I do think a session 0 stream would be fun, but it would need to be fun. I need to do it for a group that was like everybody on board are kind of like seasoned TRPG players, and they're very aware of like, yeah, this is the goofiness of the session 0 is going to be like a stream thing. So like, it's doable. Life theory? Hold on. Phone stop. I always say the word theory kind of activated the phone. Like, it's like, I understand you have a speech impediment. I'm like, no, I don't. Shut up. Shut up. Connect this. Oh no, I don't. I just go straight to this. Hunter. But it was pretty cool. It was a fun setting. I would love to do something like that again, but I can't. The difficulty on keeping a reoccurring VTuber campaign has been arguably my white whale. I would love to do it. I still want to do it. I think that's just like a thing that needs to happen at some point. But I would need the perfect circumstances that have eluded. Sorry, I dropped this part and then my body was just kind of like, oh no, oh no. I just, for some reason, that manifests as like, every now and then, like the true old man within me escapes, and you're like, oh, old immortal elf, and then every now and then you just remember that like old immortal elf is old. Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess yes and no. I don't know why, like, it's probably not necessarily true, but for some reason, just like that way to describe it makes it sound like a lot more malicious, I guess. Yeah, soul leaving body real. Also, how you doing, Kane? Welcome, everybody. Kine, sorry, why did I call you Kane? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing, Zentricus? How you doing, Notwall? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And how you doing, Dr. Hidaka? And how you doing, Christmas? How you doing, Yoshimori Maze? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What were you up to, nerd? Oh, how was your horsing around? How you doing, Busker Godius? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you do not know me, I'm Howard Out the Mimic Elf, a rad centaur man of the Nurgle. No, I'm a little bit more transformed than usual today. I'm a shapeshifter. How was your horsing? I pulled the wool on the eyes of all my regular viewers. I was like, you guys want horse stream? I'm giving you horse stream. And then psych, I'm building Taiko Teio. Tokai Teio, there we go. I mispronounced her name. To be fair, I really do like this figure. Oh, gotcha. Are you like, aren't you like are you just trying to like get through the main campaign, or are you doing like trying to get like spark grinding shit? I am just now to the point where I can like semi-regularly finish campaign. I'm still definitely in that like I'm getting B+ ranking now. I can only get B+ ranking now. Go to sleep. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Trying to make my queen. Oh, you're building for PvP. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. I was like, I feel like you mentioned that you were definitely one of those like, you were a true Uma fan, like back when it was Japanese only. I'll fully admit that like I've played Japanese only gachas way in the past. I think I was doing specifically for the Love Live one of all things, and I don't think I could ever go back. No, that's not true. I also did play the Japanese version of Puzzle and Dragons, but that game has left a dark mark on my soul that I will. I've mentioned every now and then, but Puzzles and Dragons was the gacha game that was like, I actually was like hurting myself financially. I was wailing too hard in that game because I needed it for meta reasons. And then one day I was like, this is fucking stupid, and I quit cold turkey. I don't think it could activate my neurons anymore. I think I was playing that at like my lowest point. Horse game has been fun though. Horse game has been fun. I've been enjoying horse game quite a bit. I've currently Tachyon is my favorite just because Evil Scientist Lady Good. Also had a summer job. Oh god, yeah, that's were you like, I remember like I was playing during the era where like the Joker got released, like the Final Fantasy Tactics Joker, who was like a big meta thing for a while. I was not great at the game, but I was definitely like still trying to keep up with the meta for some reason. I was doing wood 2-prong strikes bullshit. Yeah, it's a dumb game. It's like a competent puzzle game, but as like a game that you want to like get good at and wail for, it's a fucking mistake. I feel like these little nubs are in there, but they're not secure. I don't know what I'm doing. No. Maybe they do just kind of like slightly wobble. And that's it. Or whoever do that, right? I know, right? Ha 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 ha. But hey, I'm in a better spot now, so it's all good. It's all good. Well, I wish you best of luck on your horse racing. I'm definitely sticking in the I will be casual as hell. I'm gonna be casual as hell when I play this game, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Get her thigh. There we go. Oh, cool. I only got 2 more thighs on there. I can put that. But yeah, no, it's been pretty fun. The thing is, like, I feel like I would have tried Umamusume sooner. I had no idea it was a racing game. I don't know what I expected Umamusume to be, but I did not find out until it was like just released. I was like, oh yeah, it's kind of like a racing game. I was like, why did no one tell me about this? I love those kind of games. Like that's the good shit. I like fucking like Toki Memo and like Monster Rancher. Those are very different examples of games, but whatever. You get the point. You get the point. So I was like, oh wait, I can do that. And like the writing's pretty fun, and the setting is bonkers in a way that activates my neurons. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Duke. But it's just it was close enough for me though. Oh. All right, just saw that part begin to roll. I saw that part begin to roll. I was like, oh no. I don't need hands anymore, so I can set these hand screws aside. But yeah, I've been borrowing Lane's. I keep want to call her Stromboli. I keep want to call it Stromboli. Rudolph. I've been borrowing Rudolph. And I keep activating that, like, it's like the Divine Emperor's Majesty or whatever, the one it's like you pass 3 people, you get like a stupid boost. Ooh. Putting that on Gold Ship was just pure serotonin, just watching her the good stuff. Yeah, the brain tickle would be excellent. What is oh, there we go, it's a leg bit. 12 and 14. There we go. Yeah, it's a very interesting combination of niches. There's 14. Good timing. It was fun. There was actually like legitimately a chance I would have to play the game today, and like, nah. This is because she'd be too. Oh yeah, isn't she like? I know there's like a couple of like horses that are famous for just being like the bestest of all time. Isn't she one of them? There we go. There we go. Yeah, I know. I do still need to like watch a lot of the anime and the movie too, especially because I do like Tachyon a lot. Listen, I like Medieval Scientist Lady, and I was not expecting to find her in the 1-star section of Horse Game. I was just not expecting that. It's a character archetype that is just hard for me to find in general, and they're like, here you go, bud. I'm like, oh, okay. No, I haven't watched it. Like I said, I have not watched any of the extended media. I've only played the game so far. Only played the game so far. There. Oh, that's what... Hold on. I was like, what the fuck is this sprue for? She's got little brown ribbons on her leg. Weird. Okay. That's easy enough. Let's road to the top first. See, I probably want to do them in release order, but I'll definitely keep that in mind. I'll definitely keep that in mind. There we go. There we go. Movie night. I could do that. I could do like a shitty fantasy movie and then Umamusume, just like one after the other. So for context, in my server, every Wednesday we watch they're not necessarily always bad fantasy movies, but we do watch a lot of them. By the way, yeah, do you guys remember the movie Dragonheart with Sean Connery as the CG dragon from like the 90s? Did you know that there's 5 of them, and that 3 of them were made from 2015 onwards as kind of like a soft reboot sort of deal? Hey, Doobie McQueen. Alright, oh, there we go. I can find now. You are correct. I see her on the... I was just like, generic Umamusume big honkin' playlist of jams. I've been enjoying it, but I was just like, I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with the songs to have necessarily favorites yet. I just kind of just like, yeah, horses do be singing. It's fun when the horse sing. 30. Oh, there we go. Umamusume big honkers? Wait, what? Nande. What do you mean? What do you mean Umamusume big honker? There's a couple that do, but I just don't recall me saying the context for that. I think I started to clip one and then I hit the other on accident. Oh, the big honkin' playlist. Oh, fair. Let's see now. Oh god. Oh, I left a terrible bit of runner on that. Where's my knife? There we go. A little bit on there. Excellent. Okay, there we go. Dirt orb. Hey, there we go. Got that. Now it's time to get like how her cheek is just one entire piece. Like everything else is like a bajillion smaller pieces, but it's just like no, just one singular cheek. That's all you need. One piece. Got the assorted foot bits. It also goes with like a clear stance. As far as I can recall, I don't believe the other 30-minute missions or 30-minute sisters actually came with any basing, which is nice. It's not nice for them. I mean, it does keep the price down, like if you don't give a shit. But I do like that this one was like, hey, we're gonna give you like a little racing stand. And I gotta figure out where the fuck I'm gonna like put it at. I could bring it to the guild, but I don't think I want to. I don't want to. I keep my power level extremely low where I work. I could not imagine they're like, so what is this? How? I'm like, well, there's like 8 levels of explaining things and I don't know where to start. Step 1, do you know what a horse is? We can go from there. We'll go from common ground to least common ground. You know what a horse is? Yes, cool. Okay. It's gonna get that was the appetizer. It's gonna get more convoluted from here, so strap in. I guess it doesn't need to flex, to be fair. I have seen there's like a guy who does like really advanced garage kits that I follow on Twitter. I forget his name. I think he might be one of those accounts that just has like a bunch of characters because I love having accounts that I can never name properly. He's like doing some like weird shit. He's doing like fucking like Nikkei dolls with like silicone asses, specifically so he could get extra jiggle out of it, which is like wild. It's because like it looks like a lot of work to get that, but it seems to be like technology wise seems to be working. Oh, did I fuck this up? Did I grab the right one? Hold on. I got the right one. Did I get the wrong cheek? Cheek number 20, and this is number 22. Yeah. I just didn't snap out hard enough. Oh, okay, it is. Okay, it is just a weird snap. There we go. So I was like, no, please, no. There, and gotta go. No. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think there is a certain direction this needs to go. Oh, okay. Come on. The phrase sculpted on baby batter is certainly a combination of syllables. Holy shit. There's like a little bit of a gap, and I don't know if that's fully intentional or not. All right, let's gatai her leg. I was like, how am I gonna fit this leg? And I forgot she's got like a fabric skirt, which I don't think I've seen one of these before. But you're. Oh god. Uh-oh. Yeah, everything I hear about the game seems pretty neat, but like I I see, at least for me too, something that I am enjoying at least right now. That could change. Oh, I don't want to break the horses. I know what happens if you break the horse's legs. Their life does not have a good happy ending in that one. I'll just get just a count. Wait. Come on. Like every time I try, okay, I think I got hooked in. For me though, it's like I heard Nikkei has like really bad dailies. Really? I've kind of always been told that like, yeah, if a horse breaks its leg, it's basically like game over forever. I didn't know that actually. That's really nice. I like hearing a happy story about one of these horses. Okay, let's scoop this up. Okay, I'll try that. Oh, really? Because there's a certain amount of asymmetry to her design, and I just usually kind of chalk up asymmetry to like kind of like anime aesthetic bullshit because that's like pretty common. There we go. Look at her. Yeah, look at her. Look at his idol. Look at his idol horse. Oh yeah, the Phoenix. Oh, I am feeling wisdom entering my brain now. Esoteric horse lore is activating. I will fully admit, most of my horse knowledge is like Gold Chip based because Gold Chip is just buck wild, but also just like horses that I mostly know about. Oh, okay. I do. Like, that is funny because like you'll see like Symboli Rudolph, who has like 3 colored hair, which looks a little bizarre in like an anime character. It's like this is a strange color, but I have to imagine the actual horse kind of had that same coloration. Like I get it. Foot bits is a C22. Actually, I might as well just cut everything off the seed thing. I'm basically going to need all of it like pretty soon. Oh, it's like jockey stuff too. Gotcha. Yeah, I kind of like the intersection between Uma and Umamusume and Nikkei for like one person. Like the audiences aren't that different in the grand scheme of things, but it's like the kind of like perceived demographic and whatnot is just very funny. You know, it's like Uma's kind of got this like, because of the no porn thing, it's like it's a very sweet, wholesome anime, and like it's all fun and maybe a little Yuri if you're into that. And then Nikkei's just like boners, but then apparently like has like a pretty solid story. I'm sure there's a lot. I just know you're supposed to keep it on the down low. I know that there's the fucking like the Yakuza jokes or like the side games ninjas and whatnot. There we go. I'm sure it definitely exists. There's probably like specific like pics of tags if you really want to go digging. I don't really want to. I don't want gold chips fat nards is a sentence that I don't like. I don't like that. Why did you do this? I can go and get this bit early too. I know what you're gonna be. The little footy bit. I keep putting the sprue directly on my knife, and I'm like, why can't I reach my knife? Oh yeah, it's because I've covered it. Oh, there we go. File the rest. It's funny because like I can see my files actually get like a color now instead of just being like resin white. So there we go. So I was like, wait a minute, that's backwards. All right, we got the shoe early. I mean, I do it with like ventilation and stuff, but you gotta file resin to get some of the builds I do. It works out. Because they got the little nubbins when you remove them from the what's it called? From the supports. There we go. Like, you have to do some amount of like filing and clipping on that. There's no way around it unless you want just like hideous nubbins. Don't worry, I take my precautions. Don't worry. I have a well used respirator mask that's got like the heavy duty filters and whatnot. Yeah, I saw people joke about that too. I assume the idea is that like Umamusume more closely resembles like horse racing, which is perceived as gambling, I guess. Well, Nikkei is I don't know how Nikkei slides through that. I have to imagine that like maybe the people who are rating just don't check on the like skins. I don't know. It's very strange. I don't understand the rating system between those two. It's fine. Especially like I would rather them be more lax than because like everything about the payment processors is fucked up. For people who do not know, there's like sort of like a militant, crazy Puritan lady who's sort of like beginning to like campaign to push payment processors to like effectively like sort of take like problematic media off of like, you know, like Steam and Itch, which is kind of like really just kind of fucks over certain people, and also like, you know, grown ass adults are allowed to buy things with their own money. It is a stay gold, yeah. We were talking about her earlier, and a bunch of other horse related things. How you doing? Look at my there we go. My Teio. There we go. Yeah, the one that it's they support cuties. There's like apparently like another thing where there's like a friend of hers did some really shady shit as well. It's real unfortunate. But it's also one of those tricky things that kind of really sucks because like very few people are going to be like, no, I will stand with pornography and credit against credit card companies, because like that's not going to work. Like if the people that were like, why does Japanese porn still have censorship? Like why do they still do the bars and whatnot? And like some of it maybe you could argue is like maybe like a slight cultural thing, but like who's going to be the politician that's going to campaign for uncensoring porn? And if there is one, who like who's going to like there will be people that vote for them. Yeah. Collect the collective shout stuff. Yeah, it's the fucking worst. And you know what's the fucked up thing? The thing that really bothers me? All this is to like protect like kids and whatnot, and they still let teenagers on Twitter. Ban teenagers from Twitter. That would keep them way more safe, and then I don't have to see them ever. That would be great. I'd love that. That won't happen though because money as well. But like, you know, I think it's also that kind of weird thing too that I've heard like a reasonable thing about stuff like that, where it's like, because now the internet is way more centralized for a lot of people, a lot of the places that you would go online as a kid just don't exist. Like there were like, you know, like the small forums and like the little quiet spaces of the internet where you could just be a dumb 15-year-old. And like now when you're a dumb 15-year-old, you're kind of taught there's Twitter, there's Instagram. That's it. Go nuts. Say something incriminating, I guess. Have fun. It's the worst. And like it's also tricky too because like, you know, you do want to keep bad people out of those kind of spaces for kids. You definitely like you definitely don't want like a creeper going into Roblox like hitting on kids. You don't want that. But you also don't want to mix them with the gen pop of the internet because that fucks with them real bad. And also I don't want to have to talk to them because I don't want to have to babysit. Yeah, it's always a tricky thing because like people are like, yeah, like imagine that like they're like, yeah, imagine if like movies were censored. You'd be like, that's fucked up, and like, yeah. So that's why you'll be with me when we rally against people who want to take Futa Incest Boner Island away from Steam, and you're like, wait a minute. Sorry, what? The fuck was that? Like, yeah, it's a game, but you go to an island that's filled with your relatives throughout the ages, but they all got like 7 to 10-inch dicks, and then the person's just gonna be like, no, that should be banned, and like they'll go with that because that's a like way more like typical person response. Yeah, you don't like because that's a real hard sell to someone who's not an online weirdo. Does it exist? I don't know, probably. Probably something to some variation of that. I've been on the internet long enough that if that was real, it would not surprise me. How you doing, Coop? How you doing? Look, I'm building her. I'm building her. And talk about like the collective shout stuff because yeah, it is brutal though because like why is this saying? Your average like person, like if you tell them that like you don't like shit being censored, they're gonna agree until they realize that means that like you have to apply that fairly to everything or to like a lot of things. Yeah, there we go. So that should give you some context, Coop. To be fair, you should have some context now. There we go. We did find out what base number 23 is. There's part number 23. And I have to imagine it's for, like, maybe it's for, like, the stand or something like that. You, like, replace the backs of her thighs and you got, like, little nubbins that you can screw stuff into. Oh, that's fine. My goal tonight is mostly just to get her done. The stand doesn't need to be done on stream. As long as she is. As long as she is. Yeah. Oh, 100%. I would not like to see Incest Boner Island. But I would fight for it to exist. Because, Incest Boner Island has as much right to exist as any other dumb bullshit on the internet, Like if Incest Boner Island gets removed, and if theoretically someone in the future makes island filled with cute bug girls with glasses, like, what if that gets taken away? I can't risk that. I can't risk that. Oh no, what are you posting? There are definitely those like shitty slop porn games that do end up on Steam. Those I would like the slop to be curtailed, but that's just because those people have no self-restraint and they'll just basically flood any marketplace that's available to them with like the most low effort bullshit. If your heart money's into it though, then like Godspeed. That on the foot. Like on Maggot Island's peak culture, everyone should exactly. Problem is though, it's like the bugs would need to have chitin. For me, if a bug girl doesn't have chitin, it's like there's no point. There's no point. If her arms aren't crunchy, I won't treat her to lunchy. I don't know. I gotta workshop it. But you see where I'm going with this. You see the general idea I'm shooting for. There we go. Then we got this last one. Yay, I get that serotonin of flipping another. This is an itty bitty sprue though. I'm not getting a lot of good brain chemicals from this, but a decent amount. Machikai Huku Kitaru. Oh, of these? I'm sorry in advance. I don't think so. As far as I'm aware, there is a Silent Suzuka. There is a Silent Suzuka one. Which is another 30-minute whatever. And then I believe Special Weeks is slightly different. I think she's a full-on Fig Arts, which is like a little bit more complex, but like not significantly so. The quality seems to be like mostly about the same as far as I could tell. Yeah, exactly, Trade. Exactly. I'm okay with like ratings and making sure that like people who are too young for shit can't see it. I'm okay with that. Like that makes total sense. I just don't like the idea that like one day like what if one day that like for some reason like MasterCards like no VTubers are like VTubers are like degenerate, and we will not allow Twitch to handle payment until they get banned off the platform. Not the most unreasonable like thing. Like, you know, there's some VTubers that wild out. That's something that could be pitched to a bunch of a room full of clueless other people. Dude. You gotta watch out for shit like that. 11 and 13. 11. There's 13. There we go. Makes the first VTuber. I'm sure there's like there was a crypto VTuber. I think he was more just like a general finance VTuber. There was like a turtle guy. His name was like Strictly Turtle or something like that. Yeah, but if there's a Machikani Ukitaru at the shop, I would have picked her up instead. Not that anything's wrong with Teio. She's cute, but like she was not one of like the group of Hanses that I would have been like way more excited to see in there. Oh, there we go. Most of my like actual figures are just like frame arms girls and stuff. I don't actually think I own a proper like licensed figure that's like an actual like full-on figure. Because for me it's hard to justify it though. It's hard to justify it because then I could just like, you know, get more minis. Slide into which side of the nubbin? Okay, 13's the bottom. Okay, so it's like this. Go, and then I should just slide. Okay, I was like, am I missing something for that one? No, the thigh just comes later. Hey, there we go. Probably like a little bit of pressing. I could do a couple spots. Yeah. I have a Architect. I have a Godai, which is slightly modified. Not like a huge amount. I got her like some, like, I think there's like an armament pack, and I got her like this like really cool cloak. She has this like really cool plastic cloak, which looks really banging. And then I have a Base Lord. I think at one point I was considering getting more, but I kind of stopped because I just don't. A lot of times, like, you know, figures are like, they're cool. Oh, is there a gigantic Godai? I know there's like itty bitty scale ones. I didn't know that they make Godai, but fucking huge. Fucking huge. That does sound like fun though, to be fair. That sounds really excellent. Yeah, see, it's weird. I would assume I bite she got kite. Okay, there we go. That's way better. You were putting in the work while I was putting together the horse. There we go. That definitely works. I agree with that sentiment. Insect girls need chitin. That's the point. That's the point. Do I stick it through this way? I forget. Oh no, I do stick it through that way. Okay. And I remember I need to angle it up. I need to like angle it up at this step because it's a pain in the ass to do it otherwise. Just file the rest. Yeah, it's fun. Plombo's fun. Plombo's fun. I just don't do it super often. I also do, if I ever want to go like a real hardcore, like a multi-stream Plombo, I still got that Epion kit. I still got that Epion kit in my fucking closet, just waiting. He's just waiting. Oh yeah, this is if you've heard of like the 30-minute missions or like 30-minute sisters, it's the exact same. Like it's this one's even branded the 30-minute sisters, but it's using like the same tech, so it's very, very push fit friendly. Like everything's push fit, and just kind of like pops into. File this one off. Which is nice, which makes it like a nice, peaceful stream build. Like the ones that like you have to like glue and stuff like that are fun, but I get the same. I like these. Why does this one fit smoother than the other one? there's probably some jank where like I didn't file a point or something like that correctly. Ow. Sorry, I'm sorry, Teio. I must lift up your skirt. I promise it's for a good purpose. One little... There we go. Skirt's got a bit less flex now that I've got it like stretched out. Go. Got it? We got it? I think we got it. Hey, we did it! All right. Maybe we should do like... Actually, she's got a lot more range of movement this way. So maybe I should do like more... haunts. Yeah, I've never seen the fabric skirt in one of these builds before. It's a cool feature. A little bit of arm build. Hey, there we go. Yippee! Excellent. I can see. Oh, I can see. Oh, I can see some little nubbins I missed. I might clean her up later. I might not. It's fine. Considering she's like, you know, kind of cheapier kit. Oh, I could actually like possible just to like push those out real fast. These are like the ones on her arm are like the... Yes, now to give her the enamel wash. No. I'm also, like I said, I'm one of those people that like I just build these. I don't really bother to paint like my Plamo kits. Listen, I don't need to get an entire side hobby of other things to paint. I got plenty of things to paint. Don't you fucking worry. There we go. Well, and speaking of things to paint, I'm gonna mute this song. God, we got like, this is like a 7-hour Umamusume playlist. Holy. Go to the chatting screen. Uma. Thanks for coming. By the way, if everyone didn't notice, I am Centaur today. Because why not? Thanks for coming, everybody. I had a lot of fun. Saturday, XCOM 2. I hope that game does not destroy me like it did last time. I got my shit slapped. And then on Sunday, I'm going to be painting probably still some human. I'll do the rat next week. I already made a promo and everything, so it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, and then with that, I'm going to cut all the nerds on the YouTube side of things loose. Take it easy, YouTube people. Have yourself a good night. Bye, YouTube people. Bye-bye. And then on the Twitch side, let me get the raid messages.